Here it comes. Lids. All the way. We're so back from the dead. We're competing with Saints for a wild card spot. They suck. How is this ever a competition? We're playing finals. I can't believe we're playing finals. Hey, I've always been a massive fan of wildcard weekend. I've always said, what if the best team in the league have always been in 10th spot on the ladder? Let's give them a chance to win it all. We're going to mess the team up. You don't want us. You do not want anything that Josh Fraser is telling these boys to do, because they will rock your world. It's a week where we're getting wild with it. Who knows what we'll do? We'll run wild all over you. Josh Fraser is unreal. Sign him now to a 10-year deal.
And let's do this thing. Welcome back, you rats. Overreaction Monday here on 10th of August. Thanks for doing footy with us wherever you are and however you're listening. Thanks for just hanging out with us and talking some shop after round 22. We have 2 weeks of football left. Time really now, if you are a football fan who your team's not going to make finals, enjoy the last 2 weeks. Enjoy it. We're going to a period where teams will be going into finals. The other teams are going to be going on holiday to Bali. Remember what it's like when no footy's around.
Is everyone going to Bali? Is that a thing?
No, the teams who aren't playing finals are definitely going to Bali.
Okay.
They're sorting their trips out now. But remember what it's like when you were in the middle of summer and you're going, God, I wish I could watch my team get absolutely smacked. 2 weeks left for you to do that and enjoy it. Not complain about, we're not making finals. Be grateful you're not making finals.
Yeah, and be grateful if you become one of those spoiler teams as well, like the Gold Coast Suns did to GWS in the weekend.
Yeah, you can end the season still.
Yep.
You can end the season. I mean, if I'm the Bombers, I'm definitely wanting the season to end like very quickly after happened the weekend. But if you spoil a team, it's still something to play for. And just enjoy it as fans. You should do. They should do. Great wins here for most of us, except for one person, which Freo fans were really happy about, which would be great. But then you got revenge the next day after, which we'll talk about. Just before we get in the games, personal thing happened in my life. Poppy chose an AFL team.
This is huge news.
It's not great. So the thinking was you got to let her pick her own team. You can't do what, I guess Essendon fans' parents have done to them, where they choose their team for them. We've always been parents who've said, you know what, you got to sort it out yourself. Went through it on a random Sunday last night. She goes, I go for the Kangaroos. Now, I do think she just likes kangaroos. So that is something I think we go again on it. But right now, she's a North Melbourne fan.
I just want to give her the benefit of the doubt. She actually didn't really confirm. This is just a little getaway, get out. Because as a godfather, I want to give her a loophole. She sort of just started hopping when you said kangaroos and just smiling. So, did she say yes? I don't know.
It's not confirmed, but the thing is, she does know on the TV when it's there. She'll point at the TV and go, the boys. She knows what footy is. She just calls them the boys.
They're my hounds.
The boys. And then she'll go, say it's Brisbane playing because the little icons on the screen. She'll go Lions. So she's just going off what she sees.
Yeah, okay. So she's just massive on kangaroos at the moment.
Big kangaroo fan.
Which is interesting because she loves birds and planes at the moment.
I know. We said crows, said pies. Thank God it's not magpies.
You have Hawthorn as a...
Nah. Loves kangaroos.
You just stopped it at North Melbourne.
So she now goes for North, which is a disaster because I have to go to North games now. And I wanted it on film so as evidence for when she does, get to an age where she goes, you know what, this is very painful. Who did this to me? I can go back to this video that I posted yesterday and be like, oh, actually, did it yourself. Because you said kangaroos, you started jumping.
Yeah, and there's 500,000 people that have seen that now that know that Poppy is North Melbourne fan.
Yeah, a lot of people saw that. Got big on me real quickly. So that's one thing. At least the AFLW team's good. The actual AFL side's bad.
Well, the AFLW team probably won't lose until she's 20 years old.
Best team in history of sport.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but that's tough. So now we're officially, I guess, for now, we are a Shinboner family as well, which is great.
Nice. So you get Sam to stay with you sometimes then?
No. No, not at all. Absolutely not.
Okay, I thought it just would have been a cool thing.
No, definitely not. Why would he stay with us?
I don't know. You could have watch the footy, sleep over.
Isn't Sam...
Isn't that one of the best things to do is when you're mates?
Who's doing sleepovers? Are you doing sleepovers with people?
Yeah, me, George and Woodsy used to do them all the time.
Yeah, sleepovers were cool when you're 10.
No. They're cool now still.
Absolutely
Mate,
not.
They're unbelievable.
You're doing sleepovers with people?
Yeah, 100%.
No, you're not.
Me and KJ do sleepovers.
Just so weird. Ash, how was your weekend, my friend?
Great weekend.
Yeah,
Great
you are
weekend.
happy?
No sleepovers.
No sleepovers?
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe.
Oh.
For an episode day?
No.
None.
Took a week off, did ya?
Big weekend. You'd have been very horny down Chapel Street after Saturday.
I didn't go to Chapel Street.
Oh, where'd
Actually,
you
I
go?
did. I had a house party and then I went there after.
Wow, that's a big. So after winning a game, you organise a house party. That's how much their lids off.
Not,
How's
no,
the
not at my
news that we
house.
got about Ash on Sunday morning
From what?
that came through from one of our rats?
From Xander.
Xander. What? He was causing mayhem.
He's a great journalist.
You know my favourite thing about Xander is now this shoe thing has really taken off.
Yeah.
He's
Everyone's
not
sending
happy.
photos. Even his family members now sending him photos with his shoes out off his feet. It's great. His auntie's asking questions about why he's not wearing shoes everywhere.
I reckon that first one, like when he's at the pub in Scotland, is real.
I stand by it.
Like it's got to be real.
There's no way.
30% of them are real, I reckon.
Yeah, I mean, even with the Gabba when he had no shoes on.
It's the stupidest gag going around.
People taking photos for the Gabba. They go to ChatGPT and say, take this guy's shoes off.
He's so filthy with it too.
Dummy looks in a full suit with no shoes on. It's way worse than the pub thing.
Oh, 100%.
No, there's a guy who never wears shoes. He's trying to be a respected journalist and make it. And we're taking the piss out of him for not wearing shoes. It's so dumb.
It is.
Like it's going around. He's good. Someone took a photo of him and his family on this nice getaway, arm in arm.
Yeah, down the peninsula.
He's just got no shoes on.
Had a winery with no shoes on.
Just this guy's Matt Rao just loves raw dogging everywhere. So keep that going. He's loving it. It's great. It's great. Even on these dubs now, I don't know if you saw his dub.
Yeah.
People are like, this is so crazy how you had your shoes on. Oh, what a weekend. That's great. That fills my heart knowing that we've reversed it back on him to something he absolutely hates. Hey, quick break here to announce that our live show and tickets for our live show are still on sale. Floor is sold out and tickets are going fast. So if you haven't heard and been living under a rock, on Thursday, September 24th, leading into Grand Final Day on the Saturday, we're taking over Margaret Court. Dan Does Footy live for our biggest show ever. And if you've been listening to the podcast all year or been on YouTube or through socials, trust me, you won't want to miss what we're doing here. We're talking just a massive, massive show, cash giveaways, footy chat, guests, music acts, all that and more. It's not a traditional live show. It's a genuine party at Margaret Court on the eve of the public holiday as well. So you go there, guess what? Wake up. Do I have to go to work? No, I don't. Just party my heart out with DDF at Margaret Court. So go and get your tickets right now through the link in our bio or the show notes. I cannot wait to see you there. Let's get into a round recap. Let's go. It was a Friday. Let's go back. Lions 125, Hawks 58. Joe, it's okay. Not every team can beat the Lions by 12 goals.
Yeah.
And that's not for you. We know that now. My biggest takeaway out of this game was that Carlton is a 143-point team better than the Hawks. That's what I personally took out of it.
That's true.
Also, like you probably should be angry at Carlton for poking the bear so badly that it got Brisbane so pissed off and angry that they're always going to come out and do this.
Yeah, it's 100% Carlton's win again, I think.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
the thing. It was disappointing to say the least. I mean, me and you were both furious in that post-game video that we posted, or
Yeah.
that I posted. But, God, how do you let Ryan Lester score a goal late in the fourth? Like, how does... You know the game's over when Eric Hipwood's kicking straight as well.
From 55.
Mate,
Yeah.
Yeah, you could nothing...
we were nowhere. Their pressure was insane in that first quarter, and we just succumbed to it and had nothing to respond to.
In hindsight, it's probably the most predictable thing that was going to happen. Even though we thought maybe the Hawks would have changed their ways, given they had some soft serves leading to the game, though.
Yeah.
Like, who'd you have? North and
Yeah, they
Richmond?
had- was
North,
it?
Richmond, and Essendon.
Oh, yeah.
the Blues.
Softened you right up.
And the Blues.
And the Blues.
But
Well, that was a rainy game.
Yeah.
But you were softened up, so this was always going to happen.
Yeah, well, this is the loss we needed, I reckon. You know, when it comes at the perfect time of the year?
Yeah.
You go up to the Gabatoir on a Friday night after they've copped a belting, you lose by 6-7, like it's perfect.
Yeah. Because now you might not get top 4, which is sick.
No, I think we'll definitely get top
You'll
4.
definitely don't... You just want to be fourth.
I think we can lock in 3 as well, which is good.
You actually won because now Brisbane are fourth.
If you lose to Collingwood, you're out of the top 4.
Okay, that's crazy arrogance. That is crazy arrogance to have after you've been belted
We're going to
by
belt the
Brisbane.
shit out of
That's
Collingwood.
crazy. But Brisbane, really, really good. Lions still run the league. It's, again, just on notice. If you want to win it this year, you have to beat them either up at the Gabba or, you know what, even away. I don't think they care when it comes to finals. When they want to be, and they've shown this over and over again, when they want to be the back-to-back premiers, they just switch in that mode. And that felt like it on Friday night. where everyone was watching what they're going to do. Of course, they send a message, and that's what they did. Like it feels like Brisbane just feels like they go in and out of the season of wanting to play football. Like it's waves.
Yeah, just do it whenever they feel like it.
Yeah, like they only put the energy and effort into teams who are worth their energy and effort. So like the week before, they get Carlton, they probably go, whatever, don't care, it's a nothing game. And then you get Hawthorn to a third and go, now we want to try, and we have to try. And lo and behold, really good football again.
Well, the thing is, like, their pressure was immense, but we won everything out of the centre, like, on stoppages. Like, we were killing it in the clearance, but our inside 50 entry was so shit. And, like, you have Chol, Lewis, Gunston up there. Like, I think there was a bit of a logjam, but Harris Andrews, like, full credit to him. He was so good.
Yeah.
And then Darcy Gardner coming back into that side and with Ryan Lester already there, who was supposed to be out. Like, that was such a tough defense to face. And Harris Andrews was beast mode.
You know it's going to be tough to score on them when any key defender, but Harris Andrews in this case, is celebrating spoils hard.
Yeah, right at the end too, when they're already up by 100.
That's when you know that they're on.
Yeah.
Anytime you celebrate a spoil and no one gets around you, but you just love it, that's very scary.
Yeah, you can tell they had some like hard truths this week in the
Definitely.
lockers. Yeah.
Yeah. I also love when they win games, like they're really good, but when they win games, Chris Fagan's just so happy. And they all get around him.
He's so cute, eh?
It's just like it's actually like seeing grandkids with their grandfather. And they want to make him so proud. Like he's super proud of them as well. He walks around the background in the post games, like not knowing where he is because grandpa's forgot what's going on. Like but they want to make him so happy and he's so proud of his kids. He now has the most wins as a coach in Brisbane Lions Fitzroy history.
Really?
Ooh.
That's a great effort. They were absolutely arsed. I think that he won spoons with them. Won a spoon. And did a full rebuild.
So he's had the most wins
Ever as a coach.
So even more than Lee Matthews.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, does that put that debate to end? Like that dynasty versus this dynasty?
If they
3-0.
three-peat, there's a conversation. I mean, Lee Matthews is a pretty good coach.
That team was insane,
That was unbelievable, their
though.
three-
Well, that was a
team.
question that we had a couple of weeks ago. And we said which one's better, which team's better.
If they
And I think
three-peat, we could
were-
have the conversation.
Yeah, we were all on it if they three-peated.
Yeah. If they are, we have
I
to.
think if they three-peat, Fagan's a better coach because the team that Lee Matthews had was so much better than the Brisbane Lions
Like
now.
Chris Fagan took the worst team. Like the worst team.
Yeah, they had some blood, sweat, and tears poured into this, and then like couldn't make it past the prelim against Dusty a lot of times. Couldn't kick straight in those prelims. Finally made the grand final against Collingwood. They lose, and then they make it the next 2 years and win. And they've been underdogs in both games against Sydney and Geelong.
Yeah.
And smoke the shit out of them too.
Yeah.
You got to really respect this team. Kai Lohman, Logan Morris. Like I don't know how Logan Morris was just having it on a string in the first quarter.
He's just so good at football. He kicked 4 in the first half and didn't have to do anything in the second half. But just the way he goes about it, it's just... So he's kicked 50 goals in the season now. First player since Lance Franklin with 2 50-goal seasons before turning 22. He's so young.
That's scary.
That's cool.
That's terrifying. He had every defender was on him. They were rotating on and off him just to try and freshen up and give him a new look.
Yeah,
because
we
he was
had
just
we had
dominating him.
nothing for
But
him.
he just he's so good. Like when he's going back with one arm with a flight on the boundary to make those marks,
Yeah, he made it look so effortlessly.
he's just so good. But their whole forward line is just scary. The Kai Lohman, as you said, Kai Lohman's just wow. He's actually a stud. Give 5 goals.
Remember that comment a couple of weeks ago? It was
Yeah.
like if Kai Lohman was in Victoria, he'd be talked about more than Guinea.
I can see that.
Do you reckon he took
Yeah.
it personally and went, "Yeah, I need to be spoken about more"?
Probably.
Coming up against Guinea in the game, wanted
He's
to show him
just
off.
I mean, he's so dangerous. He's so dangerous. Their whole forward line, Charlie Cameron needs to change that song. That needs to change it.
Yeah, I was
Furious.
watching-
Yeah, now it's pissing me off. It was fun to start. Like, you don't like the song. At some point, you have to go, screw the marketing team here. I hate kicking goals now. This song actually is doing my head in. We have to change it up. He has to do that. But yeah, I mean, and they had swagger as well, the Lions. Like, they came with an attitude. So it just felt like it was going to be over from the start. Lockie Neal and Will Ashcroft just beat up on every Hawks midfielder. They filled up big time.
Will Ashcroft is a beast.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's clear that everyone knows that he's won 2 Norm Smiths, but he's so good at footy.
And as you said, you knew it was bad when Ryan Lester's kicking goals.
Yeah.
Like, that's when he went down. Fagan said it'll go down in one of his best coaching moments.
Really?
Lester kicking a goal.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
well,
back-to-back premiers are cool, but Ryan Lester kicked that goal at round 22. Also, my third favourite
That's
moment.
awesome.
I think that's his first goal in like 250 games or something.
Wouldn't
I saw a
surprise me.
stat.
Can't even remember his last goal. He's been on 7 one-year contracts in a row. Been dropped 16 times across his career.
Oh my god!
And just
It's not good
hanging
for
on.
job
That's why he was so
stability.
happy. Gets dropped now.
Yeah, we signed you to be a defender, mate. Don't kick goals.
Also, just how good they're going, I have no idea what Oscar Allen is to this team. Like, I looked at him in the Brisbane kick, and he'd been injured and come back. I'm like, what are you doing here? Kind of thing. Like, what are you actually...
He's kind of like a nice to have sort of thing. Like, oh yeah, at least we can have Oscar Allen just there.
I assume it's like when you have a lot of money and you have fuck you money, you go, you know what? Just going to have a Ferrari in the garage. And you've got no interest in cars.
Prada handbag. Why?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Don't know. Just had a lot of money to spend. Just spend it. That's what they did. They went out and spent money they probably didn't need to spend, and now he's just there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. He's definitely like not acclimating to the team as well as everyone expected him to, but he's been injured this whole season as well. So imagine if he gets good and has that team chemistry with the team and the midfielders, he's going to be scary.
I mean, yeah. I just don't know like what sometimes you do have to spend heaps of money just to look at something that's really nice, but it's just if he does do literally anything, it adds to him.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't know really what he's bringing outside of some great decoy runs.
But imagine how excited he is and happy he is. And same with Sam Draper. Like, Sam Draper's former team, Essendon, at 18th, and then Oscar Allen's former team is 16th.
Draper's been...
And now he could be playing in the grand final this year.
He's a top 3 signing this year. He's insane.
He's been really good.
Yeah, he's been a star.
Yeah, been really good. I mean, yeah, he's giving them first use, which is just great. Also, just there, like, again, back to when they want to be Brisbane, they're just Brisbane. Pressure was through the roof. I think that it felt like they had the Hawks jumping at shadows in the first quarter. Like, Guinea had one of the all-time worst starts to a game I've seen.
Yeah, I think that pressure actually got to the team immediately. Like, Guinea was just fumbling everything, couldn't hit a target. And then everyone for Hawthorn for the entire game was so fumbly. Like, anything below our knees, we could not pick up. And I was like, is it dewy? But I don't know. Brisbane played to the same conditions and they were so clean.
They clearly didn't listen to a single word Sam Mitchell said pre-game because when the camera cut to him, I'm not sure what quarter it was, he threw the phone and yelled, "What's the fucking point of coaching these blokes?"
Yeah.
So he was losing his mind. That's one where I reckon, knowing Sam, we spent the day with him as Hawks players, I reckon he'd get them in today for their review and he'd just put the first 5 minutes on and just sit in silence.
Yeah.
And then come up with some weird analogy about golf and how it's related. And then you're really confused about what's happening. But yeah, he'd be filthy. He even looked just like dejected.
Yeah, I mean, well, it is dejecting when you come off 4 wins in a row and then go up to Brisbane, who've just been smoked by Carlton by 70. You go up there thinking, all right, we can get these guys. We can probably lock in third now. And then you just throw up that display. You got pumped.
So I don't think you're frauds, but I think your grand final can win a flag frauds.
I think I just honestly think that fixture that they had of those easy teams the last few weeks was the worst thing ever for them. This is probably a good thing for them. It's a good thing to know where they actually are now in the season, and they can go back into finals playing a team like this, and they've learned a lot. From
Who they got next?
Collingwood, then West Coast.
Oh, that you'd honestly ask the league if you'd have someone but West Coast in the last round. Ask you to play Brisbane again. Yeah. Swap that
Give us Wolfie time.
Yeah, actually, we're going to
instead of play
travel.
West Coast,
Happy
we'll
to
play West
travel.
Coast.
Yeah.
Well, we're already over there.
Actually, play Wolfie time the whole game. We're practicing for it. So may as well.
Or we may as well just play West Coast and then we'll verse Fremantle straight after.
Just stay there.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, West Coast now after that, it's not what you want.
No.
After you're training for Wolfie time. Maybe you focus too much on Wolfie time.
We need to come out this week and absolutely belt Collingwood just to prove and show that we are a contender.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's one of those ones where you're allowed to have bad games. You definitely are allowed to have bad games. This was one of them where just nothing went right. Nothing clicked. You didn't get any run the ball. Skills were so bad. Wiz was quiet. That doesn't help when one of your best forwards just disappears. So the Coleman's now gone for him.
Yeah, he's not getting that.
He's not winning that.
We also, let's be positive. We won everything out of the stoppage.
You can be negative.
Center clearances, we smoked them. Contest and clearance, we were killing them. It was just literally and we actually had good run off half back. But going inside 50, we were nothing. Harris Andrews, we would have talked about this. He dominated us.
Yeah.
But the concerning thing is here, Hawthorn in the last 7 games was top 8 teams, 1 win, 1 draw, and 5 losses.
That's not good.
So I need
Can't
the
beat the
boys
big
to
boys.
respond this week.
Yeah, I want to take back what I just said.
Okay, thanks. Nice, Ashley. Retract it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You can do that. Yeah, you can't beat the big boys. Yet.
Yeah.
Marby or Chol. Either get good Chol or bad Chol. It's like you flip a coin. We got bad Chol. It's like where he looks super relaxed and he doesn't chase and he drops marks. It's almost too relaxed. Where I'm not a body language expert, but if you were, it looks like he'd literally rather be anywhere else but the football field. And that was what we got.
Yeah, only 3 touches out of him, which is tough. But also, Ned Reeves came back into the side, so that sort of like gives him less game time around the footy where he would usually chop out Meek. So I reckon this 2 ruck thing is not working as well. We need to have either Meek or Reeves, and then Chol can chop out. Chop out Chol, I call him.
Yeah, but you've stuck with the 2 rucks all year. Now you want to change it.
Yeah, the last 4 weeks we haven't. We're belting teams.
I just don't.
Except for North.
I don't get this loss at all. Like and I agreed with you. That was the best like Hawthorn fit team out there. Like you said, this is our best list we've got out there this game, and then you lose by 67 points. Like how does that even happen?
So I do acknowledge. No, I do acknowledge that I said that, but also like for team chemistry purposes, we put 4 new players in and took out 4. Like that's a pretty big shake up for a list. So,
Are you concerned?
Nah, I'm not.
Okay.
Mate, we just lost to... I've been saying all year Brisbane in the Premiers, like they're going to win. So going up there and getting maybe a bit too much of a score put on us is concerning. But
they didn't stop scoring.
I was super confident going in, but now I'm a little less confident. But I'm still not worried about the game.
Yeah, and you definitely just want to beat Collingwood this week.
Oh yeah, if we lose Collingwood, I'll be
concerned.
I'll be in tears, I think.
Yeah.
Then you'll love playing West Coast.
Yeah, then West Coast would be great. So you're still third. So it's not in the world. You're still third.
Yeah.
Which is a massive win.
Yeah, and we just need to win out, and then we lock in third. We go up to Sydney, belt the shit out of them, go into the prelim, beat whoever goes there, and then we're in the granny, and then probably win that.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
It's a simple game plan when you can't beat the big boys. Just map it out like that. I reckon Sam Mitchell is definitely what he's saying. Hey, boys, we just need to do this.
Yeah, don't worry, fellas. Just
He's
listen
got
to
the
Joey on
ladder
DDF. He reckons this.
Yeah, have you texted him lately? Or his wife?
Yeah, Lyndall, I might message her and say, hey, let the boys know I care.
It's crazy word that you're texting her.
Yeah.
I text all of them.
Just
Message Jarman
respect.
Impey on Friday night.
Oh my God, what'd you say?
Just send him a love heart.
Oh, what? What do you think Jarman Impey cares?
He sent one back, so I mean, we're on.
We're on.
So you sent him a love heart, no context.
Well, he posted a story that was really meaningful, and I just said, you're a king, and then a love heart. And
Was
then
it
he sent
footy
one back.
related?
Yeah, I can read it out.
Do you reckon he sat there and go, thank God I didn't disappoint Joey?
Thank God Joey replied.
Thank God Joey's okay with me now. This is exactly what Shimbo to Sam does to Charlie
I
Gombin.
don't think you understand. When Hawthorn play, I turn into a massive nuffy.
No, we do know. We've heard it all.
Oh, okay. Sweet. So
Everyone understands that.
So it's a pass then.
Wow, okay. Well, let's go. Yeah, 2 rounds to go. You're still third. It's not all bad. Brisbane are amazing. I think they're still the team to beat for sure after what happened in Super Saturday. I've not changed my mind. We've been big on Brisbane all year, but they're just, when they feel like being a potential back-to-back-to-back premier, they can. If going back-to-back-to-back sounds crazy.
They really, they could do it.
And they're still so young.
They've improved since last year.
It's like they just need ways. It's like that. It's almost it's sickos of them go, fuck it, let's finish 10th and see if we can win it from here.
No, do you know what I reckon? I reckon they know the blueprint on how to win a premiership. I mean, that's so obvious because they won the last 2. But they probably just look at the season, map it out and go, we'll peak here, we'll get enough wins, bank them to be on top of the ladder. Here we could have a little bit of a lull. Maybe we focus on a preseason for the finals. We rest our players and then, then we'll come back stronger. We won't put on too much emphasis in the middle of the year and we'll win these games and get into the finals and have top 4. All they need is top 4.
This footy season makes no
They
sense.
won it from 5th, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah, their first year, right?
I don't know, one of them.
Or second.
Yeah. One of them. But yeah, they can win it from anywhere. But they won't have to. They're in a better position this time. I think they also had games where, this has happened to them before, where they'd have big blowout losses. So last week to Carlton. Last season, I think the Suns smacked them late.
They did. And then they
Suns
smacked
did.
the
And then
Suns,
they
4 weeks
just,
later.
yeah. So then this is what they do.
Yeah, they belted the Suns in the finals.
Which is one of those weird ones where you go, if they win back to back to back, you go, were they a great team? Yes. They're also one of the weirdest teams because they'd get absolutely fucking belted by random teams. But they'd come out and win a premiership.
Well, that gives me a lot more confidence for Hawthorn then because we just got belted by an elite team.
Yeah. Well, it also means that they, because you guys didn't belt them, they haven't learnt much about you guys. So maybe when you play them again in finals.
See?
True.
And that's the thing. And that's what happened to Carrara Saints in 2021 when we got smacked by Ipswich by 100.
Mate, absolutely no one gives a shit about the
And
Carrara
then we went
Saints.
into the grand final and rolled them by 100.
No one cares.
I think someone asked about that the other day.
No one cares. Luke Hodges' son was also at the game watching this.
That's not
so
good
he's
for
part of the Lions
Hawthorn.
Academy. and also can be father son to Hawthorn. So I think he gets to make a pick.
I think he's going to go to Brizzy.
Yeah, I think the male is Brizzy.
Really?
That sucks.
Damn. Is he any good?
Well,
He's Luke Hodge's son, so
True.
he'd have to be.
it's like, is Nick Dacos and Josh Dacos going to be good?
But there are some others that don't work out. Some sperm are just bad at football, but they
Like
have a
who?
great last
Name 'em.
name. Who?
Name him.
I don't want
Mark
to.
Orange.
I don't know. He had great sperm.
Did he?
Look at me. Strong sperm, strong swimmers. But some sperm are just like, that's good. It's good. They're good at football, but
Yeah.
they're not great at football.
So who's the worst sperm getting around in the AFL right now? Father-son sperm.
I mean,
Sam Darcy's knee.
that's unfortunate. That's just an injured sperm.
Yeah.
What if you have bad ACLs at sperm birth? I
Like you're born
Coming.
into it. Genetic.
have to research that. We're not doctors.
Let's
We'll
just move
research
on to
that.
the next game.
Let's go to this game. Hey, game of the year on Super Saturday.
Is that game of the year?
Yep, game of the year calling it.
Game of the year?
Did you watch this game?
Yeah, it was elite.
Am I sorry? Is that the most crazy thing I've
I'd say
said?
game.
Obviously, I can't
I'd
believe
say
it.
game of the round.
How is this not game of the year?
Thank you, guys. Sometimes I wonder if you watch the game.
Did you watch
What
this game?
about
What game are you watching?
game of the year? No,
He didn't watch this
It's
game.
too early to say.
He didn't watch it.
No,
he
he
didn't
messaged-
watch it.
he
He's
messaged-
such a low ball
hold on.
like you.
He
It's
messaged
low
me.
ball like
No,
you.
it's just way too
Yeah,
early.
see?
It's way
Well,
too early.
Everyone's against you.
It is
Everyone
way too early to say it's game of the
No, no,
year.
no.
Joey,
That's
it's
the only
round
thing.
22.
No,
Wait.
because there could be 2 more weeks.
Joey,
of good games.
oh my God,
Wait,
everyone
let's just
in the whole
consider.
studio's
Let's just
laughing at you.
consider the other games that have been played
Everyone's
this year.
laughing at you here.
Yeah.
Low ball IQ. That's confirmed.
No,
Game
no,
of the
no,
year.
no.
Mate, it's
It
not all
was
about
lit-
Hawks. This was game of the
Yeah.
year.
Thank
I'm
you,
not
Ash.
saying Hawthorn in the game of the year, but
Thank you, Ash. You were in game of the year for loss
I
against
just
on
want
Friday
to
night.
I want to prove something.
Yes.
So I think there was like 10 minutes to go. I get a message from Joey and he goes, "Holy fuck, Melbourne!" So
Okay,
it's like he's,
wow.
like
Didn't
he's
watch
checked,
it.
checked the scores.
Come true, come clean. What were you doing?
I was watching it.
What were you doing?
I literally watched it, and
You watched your different
Charlie
game.
and Jack can attest to this. I was watching the game in the clubhouse at, I think it was Freeway Golf Club, before we teed off.
We don't care about these random things you're doing. Ipswich Town versus someone else, Freeway Golf Club. This is game of the year. And you missed
I
it.
don't think it's game of the year.
It
It's
was
too early.
It was game of the year. Ash was the game of the year.
Game of the year.
Well done, mate.
And I was there.
You won game of the
Yeah.
year.
It was insane.
You went to it?
Yeah, with the
And
family.
how was the mood?
Everyone was hugging each other. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was like when it was. This is what I imagined it would be like to be at a grand final, which I never experienced.
Because when you won the fake flag, this was your grand final that you got to see.
I don't give a fuck about 2021. This is
Yeah.
way better.
Wow, that's huge as
No
well.
matter how far we go, this is better than 2021.
Whoa. That's massive. Did you feel better about this than winning the flag?
I take that back a bit.
Okay. Game of the year. A lot of fans are now saying fun, dangerous, and bold.
Yeah,
That's what they're saying.
yeah.
Because you are so bold, you're so
Yeah.
fun, you're so dangerous. Definitely, you don't want to play this team at all. Harry Petty turning into Buddy Franklin last
Holy
quarter.
shit.
Whoa. Just unbelievable. D's can win the grand final if they don't have to leave the G because the grand final's at the G. And it did feel like this was your grand final win. This is your moment.
Yeah.
It was great.
Like that game was just insane. Like back the goals from Freo, just every time we kicked a goal, they would kick one, just back and forth. Incredible game.
I was
And, like,
excited for D's as a neutral who had I don't go for you guys.
At half time, it was like 62-62 or something like that. And it was like, this has literally been the best game I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And it's my team playing.
It was like you were just taking your turns out of the middle to score every time.
Yeah.
Especially in the first half, it was just goal, 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 goal out of the middle. You just kept trading blows.
Insane.
It was so good. We said last week that it was going to be a grand final rehearsal for Freo.
Yeah.
Got it half right. It was a grand final rehearsal, but for you guys.
Yeah.
Max Gorn, even after the game, he said that. He said everyone's talking about it being Freo's grand final. It was ours as well. It just, you were so good. So Stephen King's officially getting my, I don't have a vote for Coach of the Year. If I did, I'd be giving my vote. Because they weren't meant to be this team this year.
Yeah.
What they've done, what he's done, they were supposed to be a team that was getting worse without Track and Oliver and May leaving. They move those two on. The other guy's suing you. Stephen King then resets the club.
Yeah.
He gives them all a fuck it game plan where they can do literally whatever they want with the ball. And you can actually see them just make it up on the spot.
Yeah.
It's the best game plan in the world where you go, how can they even prepare for this when we don't even know what we're doing with the ball?
Yeah.
Like you can see they're just making shit up at half back and it comes off.
Yeah.
And they just have so many runners that just flood.
Yeah.
It's like, it reminds me of the Orange Tsunami. Like when
Yeah.
they're like in their prime. Like they just run and carry and then hit Van Rooyen who's open. Petty just dominates. Like it's
You just do what you want.
It's
Like
insane.
you must be super fit.
It has to be that.
and quick.
Quick, super fit, you score. You have my favorite thing in the world, which is shape at every contest. There's always numbers somewhere. You chase. You do everything you'd want your team to do. Like you're just very good at football.
It's just fun. It's such a fun brand of footy to watch.
Yeah.
And like we never had that. Like we were a contestant team, which we still are. We're still a contestant team. But now it's just it's like we just run off pure instinct. And it's fucking awesome to watch.
And you can still wear casuals to games. Started that, so you've been fun from the jump.
Yep.
Harry
Nice.
Sharp looks elite in his pre-game fit. Those pink like needles tracksuits.
Jeremy.
tracksuit pants. Yeah, they're sick.
What about Sharp? That back to what you were saying about they just go for it. Like Sharp's goal, like 60 meters out, just running down the wing, and he just goes for a goal. Like that, the old Melbourne were looking to bomb that in, try and get a crumb, but he just goes bang, kicks it from 60 out of nowhere.
So the fucking game plan.
Yeah.
Even like Stephen King, just a fun guy. Him going on TV before the game starts and saying that it's demon time.
Yeah.
To put Wharfie time in your own gun, then point it back at him and change it to your own slogan, unbelievable.
Yeah.
That is elite.
What big balls to do that?
But then also after the game, he was like super humble. He's like, no, we're not. That's not our thing. Like we're not doing that again.
No, he said it's your thing now. You stole it off him.
Yeah, you're fun and dangerous. You have to be arrogant as well.
Fun, dangerous, and bold.
Yeah.
And now it's demon time. You have to, even like pre-game as well.
Yeah.
They cut to both rooms. Freo in there doing like tackling drills, bumping, trying to switch on. Then it cuts to Melbourne's rooms. They're literally playing keepies up with a soccer ball
Kick 'em
in a
out
big
with the
circle,
boys.
just laughing.
Yeah.
Great vibes. Great vibes. You guys are just you're my favorite team to watch. And you have coach of the year. Also pre-game, you guys trying to I don't know if you did it on purpose, but playing ACDC's Hell's Bells, Wharfie Time Bells.
Yeah. Well,
That felt like an oversight.
Mind games for sure.
I don't want to have a go at Freo, but we've been doing that for like forever.
So that's your thing.
So you're having to go at them.
Well, they, I don't know, like they, ACDC from Perth, is that? Yeah. Yeah, so they're from Perth, so they think that they've got a claim on it, but we're the demons. So
Are you
like,
claiming ACDC Hell's Bells?
we're Hell's Bells, demons. It makes more sense for us.
You have been doing the bells to the jump.
We've been doing that since we were getting smashed by Geelong by 200 points in 2010.
So you are demon time.
Wait, hold on. Did someone just say that ACDC are from Perth?
ACDC from
They're
Perth?
from Sydney.
No, Bon Scott. He's a famous Perth musician. He's
Oh, here we go.
as well.
Oh.
I'm pretty
Bon
sure
Scott's from
ACDC
Perth.
formed in Sydney though. Did he move to Sydney?
No, well, Bon Scott is from Perth, and he was the lead singer before he passed away.
Okay.
And he's like one of their most famous musicians.
Bon Scott's from Perth. He's from WA before he passed away. Obviously, I mean, that doesn't make any sense. He was born there, then he passed
What
away.
I'm
Rest in
hearing-
Well,
peace.
so whose band is it? Bon Scott's or Angus Young's?
Well, I mean, he was the original member.
So it was Angus Young.
So who do
Who's the lead
ACDC?
guitar?
Okay, now who do
With the Gibson
ACDC go
SG?
for? Do you
Yeah,
reckon?
I mean, yeah.
Hey,
Who do ACDC go for?
Sydney.
Do we know?
I don't reckon that.
Well, they're from Sydney. Their first rehearsals, I just
So they
googled
probably
it.
hate
First
Sydney.
rehearsals took place in Newtown. But maybe this is going to divide fans. Maybe Perth have claimed them because of Bon Scott.
I would say they're a Perth band, but
You
I
can't
would
say ACDC are a
I would
Perth
say
band.
Tame Impala are a Perth band. I wouldn't say.
yeah, but Table Parl's just one guy.
Yeah, but they're still considered
wow.
themselves a band.
You didn't know that.
I'm not saying that.
I wouldn't have had ACDC as a Perth band.
You would?
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I'd say Sydney for sure. I'm
think-
pretty sure.
I
that's
thought they
where-
were from Adelaide.
That's where like
I-
they're super.
Are they from Adelaide?
Maybe,
Sorry, Ash.
maybe
Take away from demon time.
Back to that.
And also, while we're here, Easter Monday was game of the year.
Okay,
Or
so
the
just went back
showdown
to
with
Google
Brady
it.
Cook kicking that goal.
Went back to Google it. Game of the years. Yes, Ash. Sorry, demon time.
Yeah, so I just think, we should get that song. And like maybe they can pick a different AC/DC song.
They could have You Shook Me All Night Long.
Well, we could be Highway to Hell, actually.
Well, okay.
Yeah, it makes sense. The demons, they go to hell.
Yeah, but
I don't know why I did that. I mean, what's
also
the hell?
Hell's
What's the
Bells.
hell thing?
That's someone's Lucifer.
I did that.
Don't do that.
What one? That one? Lucifer.
Lucifer, sun in the morning, I'm gonna get you.
Well, we're
out
not
of
ACDC
there.
as well and a great career. I think we can all agree on that. Great band, regardless of where you sit in this game.
Yeah.
Also, every Freo fan saying, Fritsch marking again, that was out of bounds, that was out of bounds. They're absolutely right. He
He marked it on Punt Road.
Yeah, he marked it at Marvel Car Park. He was so
Yeah,
far
but
out.
haven't you seen that photo of like the line where it's like
Yeah.
someone's,
was out of
someone's
bounds.
drawn it on?
He
It
was so
probably
far
out.
out of bounds.
But at the same time, they like all love to Freo, but you hadn't got it out of our 50 for 10 minutes.
Oh,
You're not
yeah,
gonna do
true.
it
That
in-
was struggling.
You're not going to do it in 20 seconds out of nowhere and just kick a goal.
Nah.
And also, there was a descent free 20 seconds before that you guys got. So the umpires weren't on our side.
Is that when Johnson had a bad last 2 minutes, I think? He played really good for Freo, but he had bad 2 minutes. He gave, what did you turn one over?
Someone
Yeah,
dropped
and Matt
the
Johnson's
easiest
like one of my
mark
favorite
all
players.
time.
Like he's so composed and uses it well.
Yeah, he's one of those random Freo guys that's just solid, like Warner, Johnson.
I love him.
Yeah, he's he had a great game, had a bad 2 minutes, but that's not on him. Fritz marked it out of bounds, didn't matter. They were never, ever going to win this game with that time amount in the game. Like where the ball was in that moment, they were never going to turn that round to a goal.
Freo fans are going to blow up at you for that.
There was some...
No, we're fans of him.
Well, they weren't going to win it from that last 20 seconds. But
Did
the
you
umpiring
comment
was
something
pretty
crazy?
shit throughout that game?
On socials to Freo fans? What did you comment?
That video is so funny.
I go, yeah, okay, when Hawthorn play, I'm nuffy, and then when Freo lose, even more nuffy.
Okay,
I
what'd you
definitely
say?
danced on their grave after they died.
Oh, that's right,
I
yeah.
I got a message
But then there was,
from a Freo fan about Joey.
oh mate, I
said-
got like 50 messages. They smoke the shit out of me if
me
they
find
lose or
it.
win.
Let me find
You really danced on them losing a random game. Also, Ash's dad got abused by a Freo fan the way out.
I'll talk about that after.
Okay.
But someone said, you'll be a campfire story if you ever step foot in Perth.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What'd they say?
He'll be a campfire story if he ever steps foot in Perth.
Wow.
But I like to think the West Coast fans will protect me, and they have more members. So
No, they won't.
Oh, now he's going to the members.
Don't need to. Yeah, you can't get West Coast on your side to protect you from the state of Perth.
Yeah.
I hope that if
no,
Hawthorn,
all the West Coast fans message me, and they
Yeah,
say,
they were in the
"Fuck Freo."
comments. They were in the comments.
all the Hawks fans is.
No, West Coast fans.
Yeah.
So you've summoned West Coast fans to go Freo.
I think they've always just gone on Freo, and I've just jumped on the
I'm
bandwagon.
praying you finish fourth because we'll go to Perth.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just to get a feel for the environment. But well done, Ash. Langford sitting on heads as well. That was a big mark.
But yeah, my dad, well,
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Dad got
leaving the
abused.
game, and then Dad's like, "Don't worry, guys, you're still going to win the flag." And then this Freo fan goes, "Yeah, we're going to smash you cunts in finals."
Wow. That's okay. So now you're off them. They've made an enemy out of your family
Now I'm scared of
Yeah.
Freo fans.
Anyone
after
who
that.
abuses
My
your
dad's like
dad.
just trying to be nice
Yeah.
and genuine, and then they do that. Yeah.
They're on edge.
Did you say it with a sarcastic tone?
Not at all. He's probably grinning.
Also, you just didn't die in this game. The score worm is just crazy because you should have been buried so many times and you kept coming back for more. Like, you just don't stop.
I think
It's like you like chasing a score.
I think it was Kingy that said in the commentary, he's like, we prefer to be 3 goals down, and it looks like we do. Like we it
Keeps
was
you
like-
engaged.
It was like that against the Suns too. Like they would get up by 3 goals, and we would just go bang 3 goals, and then eventually like we get into a point where we can win. Where most teams will sort of shut down in that last few minutes, we're still going going.
You're
for
still
it.
running.
Well, it happened against Hawthorn. You guys were up by 96 or 94, and then you just went into your into your
Yeah,
cave.
so we know to not do that now. I feel, we learned a lot from that game.
Also, I look at your team in this season that you've done and I go, how the fuck did you lose to Essendon?
That's like a sacrifice sort of ritual thing. I reckon.
What a spirit.
I don't know. There's something weird about that game. That makes no sense.
It doesn't at all.
But what I did also realize that Giants beat Essendon. Sorry,
Giants lost to
beat
Essendon.
yeah, and we lost to Essendon as well. I thought that Geelong would lose to Essendon as well because those 3 teams have also beaten Freo,
Yeah,
and they're the only teams that have beaten Freo.
true. So it's actually a
All
good
lost
thing.
to Essendon.
So did
Okay.
Essendon have Geelong in the
No,
run
no,
home?
No, fucking Geelong smashed them,
Yeah,
so it ruined that thing.
yeah, it's all done.
Oh yeah, like, that was on the weekend. It's
Damn.
literally they're coming up in the next
You didn't
review.
even watch that. Did you watch any footy?
Harry Petty, his head pat revenge goal celly was
Yeah,
awesome.
Awesome.
Again, back on him, he had the best he had a great last quarter.
Yeah.
For all
Insane.
the shit that he's kind of got,
To give
he
away
was great.
He gave away a 50, and I was like, we're probably going to lose here. He's given away a 50, but he didn't let that get into his head.
No.
He stood up, and then he should have probably had 3 of the last 4 goals.
Him and his bald head just flying through the end last quarter.
Insane.
He's had an elite year.
Yeah.
He's been great.
He's actually played so much better than anyone would have thought he would play.
Ever since
Early-
we
yeah.
talked about he's not our oh shit player. He's our holy fuck player.
Yeah, he was on fire. Yeah, on the last quarter he was. But he's also one of those ones where early McDonald had Voss, I think it was, and I go, you got to change that matchup straight away. You have to get Petty down back. King was like, no, I think we think he's a better forward.
Yeah.
And sure enough, in the last quarter he steps up. He was just, the sledge of the Selly thing, it was a great response to it, but also you know that Voss got him because he did shave his head in the end.
Yeah.
So he was very,
And Voss also played amazing too.
Voss was great.
Yeah. So
Voss
it was
was
like,
great.
it literally was just Petty versus Voss.
Petty came out after the game and said like he feels like he plays on edge when he plays like that. Like when he's playing
He's up and about. I think he's
more brutal as a player.
Yeah.
I think he's a massive shit talker.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Massive.
Yeah, like he's always in fights, so that just tells me without knowing for sure. If you are always in a fight off camera and we just see it randomly, you talk so much shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's come up against and probably lost to Voss and Zorko in those petty fights, and they are like two massive like shit talkers.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, that's true. Cox was never going to shit talk him.
No.
So he was just. I mean, also it was just hilarious seeing two bald heads line up each other in the sun.
Yeah. It was a great matchup.
Good on both of them. Yeah, so our Sharp being the biggest wild card, he's great. Laurie just stepping up as well.
It's
for
actually
3.
really funny because a lot of news went out last week about the Bailey Humphrey trade like potentially happening. People are like, no, we don't want to give pick 5. Give him pick 13 and Laurie. And then like people were replying. I saw a comment that said, now watch him kick 5 goals this week. And he's gone and kicked 3 and like had an amazing game.
He was just pick 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bailey Laurie is like lamb for the slaughter. Everyone's like, get him out.
Yeah.
Get him out. We'll take Bailey Humphrey.
He's got some flair. Like he's an exciting player that I reckon will
Could do something.
He'll build on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's been around for a while, so that's great.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about Freo at all, but they didn't take our advice about making this a grand final prep. Now, they didn't have to get the buses out and the Hiluxes out for the grand final parade. They didn't need to do national anthems and, all that. But we would have liked them to come here and set up. They didn't bring Alex Pearce, didn't bring Jesus.
Yeah.
So anytime you don't have Jesus in the team, I already feel like you're going to lose that. But I don't feel any different about them.
Not at all.
They could have used Wolfie time with the G. They asked for it. It would have been great if they actually did say, hey, dress rehearsal, play the bells.
Well, they could have flicked it on because it was perfect criteria for it.
Well, they had it loaded, ready to go as well.
Maybe that's why they didn't get it out of their back 50 because they didn't have the Wolfie time there getting it out.
There's a rumor going around that the Freo CEO has the button, the Wolfie time, next to him.
Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of things. Apparently, it's in the coach's box as well.
We need to find out what the Wolfie button is. Maybe we should make that a thing. Where is it?
We need to go to Perth. Just see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna find who has the button. Probably Pavlich somehow, even though he's got no association with him anymore.
We should fly and then catch a red eye so we know how bad it was for you last week.
Red eye's the worst experience in the world, so we definitely won't do that. But yeah, I'll be fun for Freo. I'm not worried at all. I can sort of see now why they are never confident, and I get that because something like this happens, even though it's just a minor inconvenience and you did nothing wrong to lose the game. Just someone had to lose. I think it was the first time in 4 years the team who kicked 100 points first lost.
Yeah.
So they actually did nothing wrong.
So when they kicked 100, I'm like, based on the data, we've lost. I'm like, we can't win here.
Someone had to lose. They got on the wrong side of it. Those last 2 minutes didn't go how they wanted. They're probably better for the experience coming into finals. I don't feel any different about them. I think they'll get to a grand final if they don't have to leave. Like I can't see who beats them at home.
It was pretty weird. Like you can't pinpoint a thing that they did that like lost them the game. Like they were kicking so accurate. Tracy wasn't missing. Jai Amos wasn't missing. Voss wasn't missing. Like
No, they could have done much more.
I mean, Brayshaw probably could have been a bit more in it, but that's about it. And
Yeah,
Murphy Reid.
maybe the midfield a little bit. Murphy Reid got tagged. Like, that's crazy that we're tagging the
Yeah.
second-year player.
Falstrup was on Reed hard.
Yeah, and
would've
would have
been-
just been chewing his ears off.
His
Would have had the
ears.
sorest ears after the game.
Just on that, I remember a couple of weeks ago, I said that Freo haven't been tested at the G yet. Like they only had Essendon. And then Freo fans came to me and they're like, yeah, we're going to fucking smash Melbourne there. And then that's us proving it. So they've lost that. So they've lost that argument as well.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been nice to just win your last game before you have to come back for a grand final potentially at the G.
I mean, the thing is, though, it's a nothing win if they win that. Like, they don't have to win. They've already locked up number 1. So, like,
It's nice to have. It's like having Oscar Allen in your garage.
If you are Freo, yeah, exactly. If you are Freo, it's like having that Prada handbag that you
Yep.
don't actually really need to win that game. So they probably know, like, they probably don't change their opinion on this season.
No,
yet.
I don't. I mean, just there.
As a Blues fan, are you a bit pissed off now that they probably are less likely to rest players in the last game?
I'm still pushing to rest. They look tired.
Yeah.
They
They
still
look
probably
tired.
could rest.
I'll be pushing them to rest. May as well.
But
It
like-
won't matter. We'll still beat them at Marvel. We're amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, if I'm them, I'm definitely resting them. Even though now I would have liked them to beat you because they definitely probably would have rested players.
Yeah.
Now it feels like JL's probably going to wind them back up again to get them ready.
Well, that's like the closest thing they'll get to the G again is Marvel. So
That's probably
I'm
grand
not
final
actually-
prep.
I'm not saying they won't make a grand final. I'm just saying like,
They're doing grand final prep for the Marvel game in round 24 against us.
Yeah.
It's just only
In
thing
case
that's
they
different.
change it.
Just pretend it.
Yeah.
In case they leave the NFL field on the G so they can't use it.
Only thing that's different is it's a different ground.
Yeah.
Okay, that's scary now. Their forwards don't break stride when they mark the ball. They have the best hands in the world. We have to work out this Pat Voss Academy and what they're doing here. It's like the Hogwarts for forwards.
So in the Pat Voss Academy, is this where they're doing the soapy balls as well?
I think so. They get soapy balls and they kick balls at each other.
Yeah, and then they get the footies and dunk them in water.
They do that as well. Yeah. Soapy balls with each other, then get the footies in the water, and then they're doing, like at 7 a.m, they turn the lights on to do strength sessions and play with balls.
So is it every day at 7 a.m. or is it just Wednesdays?
I'm not sure how often they play with each other's balls, but like they are going hard most mornings. That's crazy. Didn't even mean that to come out like that. That's wild. Anyway, I think the Pat Voss Academy is just them jerking each other off. Because their arms are so strong. I don't know how their vice is so good. Now, I can't confirm that, but it feels...
God, bro.
No context, DDF just got a hard on him.
Well, fuck, if someone give us some information on what goes on, that'd be nice to have some insight, wouldn't it?
So, yeah, until then, we'll assume
Until
it's that.
then, that's all I've got. You know what? It's working because Jai Amos becomes the first dog to kick 50 goals this season since Pavlich in 2012. So he kicks that, and we think, wow, that's amazing. Also, 50 goals now feels like 100 goals a season.
Yeah.
What were they doing back in the day to kick 100 in a season?
Yeah, hundreds insane.
100 goals in a
What are the
season.
defenders doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking hell.
100 goals in a season's wild. Then 15 minutes after Jai Amos became the first dog to kick 50 goals in a season since Pavlich in 2012, Josh Fraser then became the first player since Jai Amos who just broke the record from Pavlich to also kick 50 goals in a season. So they have 3, and Pat Voss might get there as well.
So it's
I know
all
what he's
breaking
on.
each other's records.
So
They're
it's like
all-
the Nick Dacos last year, 2 years ago.
Yep, the Pat Voss Academy is producing goal kickers.
What's Voss on?
40-something, I reckon.
39.
Yeah, so, he needs a big fill-up.
Oh,
He could.
He could get that.
He averages 5 goals at the MCG.
Yeah,
loves
he loves
playing
it.
there.
He's running
Loves letting
goal.
Essendon know that that they left him.
That running goal was great.
That was
That's a
insane.
key forward just burning everyone out of the middle.
He's a fucking stallion.
And then he ran so far after the goal. He was gassed by it. But no, yeah, I feel great about them. They're fine. Sean Darcy also, need to get him, I don't know if they get him back in the team.
He did something. Played
He
well.
is dominating the waffle, like 50 hit outs, 20 touches. Like monstering blokes down there, grown men.
I mean, he is an AFL player.
I know, but it's just it's a nice headache to have. I mean, Mason Cox, was his first loss as a Docker?
He had a pretty shit game.
He had that one turnover that was horrible to Laurie.
His intercept marking and stuff was pretty good, but like his ball, he needs to fucking handball it.
Yeah, no, he's had that all season though when he's tried those weird kicks that aren't him.
Like-
But
like, just
that
listen to your
first one
teammates
across
and handball
goal.
it.
Yeah, straight to Laurie.
Straight to Laurie. Laurie could have had like 3 goals in that first quarter as well.
Yeah, what?
But yeah, Mason Cox kicking that off the instep and going straight to Laurie
Yeah.
is just piss.
It was great.
After all this, I reckon game of the year.
Yep. Joe?
Nah, what about the showdown when Braden Cook kicked that goal to win?
YouTube will tell us. YouTube are big on
It was
this thing.
109.
I just reckon it's a massive call just to say it's game of the year. Like it was
Everyone's
a
talking
really good
about it.
game.
Everyone's talking about it.
It's not ridiculous. To
Yeah,
say
but
that.
everyone talks about footy on the weekend.
Last thing on this game I had was Mason Cox. He's now one of us. He hates Collingwood. I don't know how this came out, but he said that the Pies once forgot him telling him he was dropped for one game. And that this is a quote. I wouldn't be able to go through all the details, but essentially Collingwood tried to screw me over the first time. I was supposed to be playing, but got dropped the last second. It was a whole thing. And then he said it's crazy that you can go from a club that doesn't want you to end up at the team sitting on top of the ladder.
Why is he saying that?
Moff's filthy with him.
He's
That was from a game in 2020.
Oh, yeah.
He's gone and played a grand final with us, won a flag.
Yeah.
And it was a game in the hub where they picked Noble as just like a mismatch, like
Okay.
a size thing.
Yeah.
And he was told just before the
Laid out.
That's
Okay.
elite ball knowledge by you to remember that.
Yeah, he's just cracked the shit.
Okay, so Moff just said he didn't pick up on the microphone. It was a game in 2020 where he was laid out for, I guess, a weather matchup issue, and they picked Noble instead of him in 2020, and then he goes and win a flag with him, and now he brings it out back up out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? He must have had a bad week with Collingwood fans or something to
He
bring
hates
that
them.
up.
And he's one of us now. He hates them.
They literally took the biggest gamble ever at getting him to their club.
Yeah, that's
Like-
that's true.
What?
But he was always going to be like, good on him, just causing
Xander's,
shit.
he's never invited to the...
No, he's definitely not going to win the family yacht at Christmas. Chris
Or the
Kringle.
$50,000 footy
Yeah,
ticket
you know
comp.
that small Chris Kringle they do with the Maguire family where $100,000 buy-in.
Yeah, he's not welcome back.
Can't wait to buy Xander just a pair of shoes for Christmas. Is Tom Sparrow staying before we move on?
So, yeah, what you saw something in the room.
At halftime, on the ground, he took the pump up speech.
Yeah, and
Which-
I did hear from a source like close to the club and close to Tom that he doesn't want to go back to Adelaide, and
No.
unless they offer him something completely ridiculous, he wants to stay. So,
Who's the source?
Was he dad?
No.
Just on Tom Sparrow.
Yes.
So through his first 129 games, he reached 24 disposals 7 times. With the change of role he's had 24 or more in each of his last 8 weeks.
Stud.
Way better than track.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not about track, man.
Nah,
that's okay. Your hate watch for track still going, is
Yeah,
it? Okay.
through Tom.
That's good.
Nah,
That's good.
track's good.
Okay. Few lawsuits to figure out, but apart from that, good season. Let's go to the rest of the Super Saturday. Day. What a crazy downshift in gears we had from, some are saying game of the year, not all of us in here, but it's game of the year to then 3 games that were all just very chopsticky.
Yeah.
This one here, Swans 167, Power 70. I mean, again, next 3 games were just a tough slate for Super Saturday. Day. Not a lot to say, I guess, about this game. It's just simple. Sydney just beat the absolute shit out of Port. And Port won't care at all that they really lost this game. It's probably great for their ethical tank and them drafting. It's just that I didn't think that Josh Carr and his defensive teams that we know that he's building had a 100-point loss in them. Turns out they definitely do. Their defense was so bad. So bad. The first quarter was okay, and then it just got big on them real quick and ugly.
Yeah. Well, they had a lot of players out. I think they're just one of those teams that's crawling to the off season
Yep.
as well. They're like, oh my god, we're fucked here. But like Lockie Jones was out. Mitch Geordiard just
He's
was
out.
for illness. Jack Watkins was out as well, who's been like playing, doing
Yep.
a role for them this year. But like, yeah, very tough, especially when you come up against Sydney, who just like they're peaking at the right time.
They just didn't have anyone on the field, Port did, that anyone could be, not even like, let's win this game, let's just make it competitive. It was like, this is a sample team, really, what they have. Like, I looked around at some of their players and had to question, who is that guy? 47 for Port. Alex Van Wyk, biggest human in the world. Don't know where they got him from, but he's just the biggest guy. And I was like, okay, I don't know who you are, but welcome to the league. Hang in there. You guys are going through an ethical tank job.
What's his name? Alex Van Wyk.
Yep, he's the biggest guy in the world. He has the biggest quads I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, so good legs.
So, you'd love him. Great, muscly legs. Very big legs. But yeah, I mean, they took a sample team over. Greg Swan would definitely be looking into the ethical tank now, going, okay, you guys were going good. What's this all about now? Why is this outlier here with 97 points sitting there like that?
I mean,
Because he's telling everyone to keep playing well, everyone. Porter going, hey, no, we actually just suck. We got bigger fish to fry. It's the draft. We're tanking for Cochrane.
yeah, I mean, and why would you want to play your heart out when you see Jason Horn-Francis go down as well? Like,
That was scary.
that's just the last thing you want to see in that game.
So that was, if the worst thing that happened to their season was Butters going down, when Horny Francis went down, that was also heart and mouth. Oh God, this season's been the worst.
It looked really
Bad.
bad straight away. So he hyperextended his knee, went down, and he's like, I think they stopped the game and like sort of limped him off, and he was like under the trainer's arms, and then came off, and he looked pretty disheveled. He went straight to the sheds, and for everyone watching, you're like, oh, this is an
Worst
ACL,
case.
he's done. And then he just comes back out and sits on the sideline, and I was like, oh, okay. And then it comes out, it was just a
He's fine.
bone bruise. So like as a Port fan, you got smoked in this game, but at least you didn't lose Jason Horn-Francis for the better part of next year.
Taking the ethical tank too seriously. You don't need to fake injuries for people and like make it look like you're doing more stuff. Like, you can just maybe rest people now. We actually want you to just tank gracefully and peacefully and not risk your best player going down.
Yep.
But I'm big on wink tanking. And everyone goes, oh, that's a loser mindset. No, it's not. It's actually a winner's mindset. As if you wouldn't lose games on purpose to set your club up for the best position possible going forward. Like Dougie Cochrane, who played his first game last week in Sanford, was quiet, had 31 in his second game where they lost by 100. Yeah. So he's getting himself prepped to walk in an environment that's very much the same. I will get a lot of football and we'll get absolutely pumped.
Was that just him racking it up off half back?
Probably.
Like in a losing game?
He took a lot of kick-ins.
Did he? Yeah.
I don't know, but they want him bad. So you just have to. You just have to be like, okay, the season's gone. Let's get Dougie Cochrane. Let's see. I mean, if Zach Butters is going to leave, then you now go, okay, we'll get 2-3 first-round picks for him. So that's going to be great for us going to the draft. Next couple of years will be pain, but in 4 years, we'll be back, hopefully, making some noise in this league again.
I think Port Adelaide are pretty well locked into that 4th pick as well, because West Coast are 8 points behind them, and they're 8 points behind the Suns.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
they've
done it well.
done really well.
They've done it
Full
well,
credit
but
to
they
them.
just want the season to end.
Just on Sydney, that Jesse Detoli looks so good in the number 9.
Yeah, they have a new hot guy in the team.
And Charlie Horsewater. They just found out of nowhere.
Yeah, no, he's a new hot guy. He looked unbelievable level.
Is he the world's hottest?
Well, Isaac Heaney's the world's hottest. But yeah, 23 and 2. But they were all just filling up.
Yeah.
Like they were just absolutely all taking turns to beat up on Port. Like Errol Gordon again, he'd have the sorest left foot. It got to a point where you knew he was so bored with the game that he decided to say, what's the hardest kick I could take on this field right now? I'm going to try and take it. Yeah. And like just ripping kicks where he shouldn't. He would never rip those kicks if it was a Hawthorn, Freo, Brisbane. But he's like, you know what? There's nothing bad that can happen here. Have a 50 fuck you 45 at the middle. Like, it was crazy work.
He's so good.
So good. I mean, Charlie Kerno's going to win the Coleman again. That's been a great trade.
Well, 62 goals. So we just talked about 50 being the 100. What's 62?
Like 200.
124.
Yeah. You double
Absolutely.
him. He's had a great season. For the pressure that was on him, remember at the start of the year, everyone was zooming in on his knees. I think it was mostly Carlton fans being like, good luck with his knees. And they'd be super pixelated with scars on them. No one's done that for a very long time. Going to win his 3rd Coleman now, pretty much. I mean, people are worried. They're not saying that he's a fraud, but they say that he fills up on bad teams, which you just have to if you win the Coleman. So against the bottom 12, he's kicked 51 goals from 14 games.
Well,
you can't blame him.
So in 2023, when he had 78 goals and won the Coleman, he kicked 26 against top 8 sides, so 33%.
Yep.
This year, he's kicked 62, 24 against top 8 sides, so 38%. So he's improved.
I think that's how I've never won a Coleman, but I think you just definitely, when you want to win a goal kicking award, you have to just go to town on bad defenses.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that argument is completely invalid because he's still kicking him against top 8 sides.
Yeah.
So he's filling up on bad sides and still playing really well against the big sides.
There could be a thing where he just kicks goals all the time.
What, is there any argument left from Blues fans? Like, do you have anything for him?
We'd like him back.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. But if you look at that trade, I think everyone sort of wins out of it.
I mean, Florent and Haywood have been such good gets for you guys.
Yeah,
You got a
it's
2
great.
for 1 there.
Everyone's kind of worked out.
Yeah.
LC's showing me, Chad Warner said it will be looked back on as the best trade of all time.
Where everyone's won? Yeah. I mean, both fan bases aren't angry about it. Oh, if Sydney win the flag, Carlton will lose it.
That one girl from the GWS game is furious about that trade still.
What's she?
Fucking hates Charlie Curnow.
What, there's one girl?
She said, remember the girl that was sitting in front of LC at the GWS game? And you got a photo with the kids?
Oh, yeah.
And we gave her the rat
She hates
tails
him?
and stuff. Yeah.
Really?
Hates Charlie Curnow.
Okay, so that one person is unhappy with the trade.
Yeah.
Everyone else is pretty happy with
She
it.
was a Carlton fan, first and foremost, and then now has adopted GWS as a second team. So the Carlton fan has lost her Carlton boy to the cross-city rival.
So she hates
So
Curnow.
she hates him extra.
She hates Curnow for being disloyal, but she goes for 2 teams.
Oh, gee.
Loyalty's dead, Ash. It's done.
Makes-
It's done. Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to think what else can you say of this game. The only thing is, like Sydney, the only thing I'll say about Sydney is, yep, they light up teams. They actually have a sick fetish for just beating up on teams, which is a good thing to have in you to just make sure that you just get a massive fill up and get that percentage sky high. And I guess they kind of have to because, I mean, in a world that exists somewhere, I believe in this world, but if they keep beating up on the bad teams and Freo lose their next 2 games, they then end up on top of the ladder. That won't happen, but they have to just keep doing it and beating up. They do that all the time. They love it. The only thing I will say is that defending sometimes against good teams will be the issue for them. They can fill up the scoreboard. Defending, not question marks, but just putting on notice. That's all. But if your game plan is, hey, let's just run up the scoreboard and try and outscore a team, that's you.
Yeah, I mean, it probably didn't show in this game because they didn't have no Georgiades or anything, but they do have Will Edwards on the sidelines now and probably for the better part of next year. And Rowbottom's also out and Justin McInerney still needs to come into this side.
Yeah.
So, I mean, their defense is
That's the only thing.
a little bit broken right now.
Yeah.
So,
Right now,
yeah,
yeah.
they just need to really rely on how good that fluffy midfield is and then their key forwards up forward.
That's the only thing I've got.
Yeah.
Is that defense.
That's a worrying thing.
Going
But-
into finals, you probably have a Hawthorn versus Sydney, the first final up in Sydney. Who wins that, you reckon?
I mean, how would you know? Probably Sydney because they're at the SCG, but again, I wouldn't be surprised if Hawthorn won it.
Yeah.
It's all falling in a show. I love how we're now planning for who's got who.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're
We're getting
like
close, yeah.
yeah. We're at the stage of the season where you go, oh, we're just going to beat that team this week, then lose that one. That means we end up in this spot. So you start planning for it.
That's why we intentionally lost to Brisbane on Friday night
Wouldn't surprise me.
by a big margin.
Just make sure they don't come fourth. Let's lose this. They win. They go to fourth. Joke's on them. They have to go to Perth.
Yep.
You're losing that. Also, massive watch on Sydney's cheer squad. They now have a bunch of AI banners. As in, they're going to ChatGPT and create me a banner.
Really?
Yeah, just watch
What's
the cheer
happened?
squad. You know when you can see AI
I,
images. It has that certain font, that weird pointy font, and like you can tell the images. They have those banners.
I don't want to call out another fan base,
Get us go and do it.
but I did notice that also at the Collingwood cheer squad. There was an
Collingwood
AI
have some,
there was
not
an
my
AI
Collingwood.
AI poster.
Really?
My cheer squad.
agreeing. Moff's seen it too.
Really? Did they? What is it?
It was one of the people in the cheer squad had AI'd themselves into I think they were like high-fiving Jamie Elliott or something in it.
That's
Yeah.
my new favourite thing then.
Yeah, so-
Fans taking AI banners of themselves with the team.
Yeah.
Love that. New favourite thing.
There's a kebab store on Swan Street that does it too, and it's hectic AI.
What, with kebabs?
Yeah, no, it's just like full like their deals and everything they have. It's I don't know where it is. It's near, down from the yogurt shop on Church.
Honestly,
So
makes me
good.
not want
It's
to go
piss.
there when I see AI advertising for something.
Yeah, no. Oh well, we'll just watch on the cheer squad as well. Then we go to Geelong. Cats 117, Dons 50. Again, back-to-back torture games. Awesome. Not sure what we did to deserve this, but another torture game. I knew it was over for Essendon when two things happened. One, when they woke up for the game. And then two, when the Bombers cheer squad guy ate absolute shit because the string or whatever he was holding snapped and he fell backwards. That's not setting the toe of the team. The boys running out to the bat to see you on your ass. That's not a good sign. So that's when I knew that this was all kind of over. Actually, you look at the score, 67 points kind of feels like a win. It was really bad. They hadn't kicked a goal until the 27th minute mark of the second quarter, so just going to halftime, and it felt like they generally weren't going to kick a goal.
Yeah, they had 2 goals before halftime. I'm pretty sure it was like 69 to like 16 or something at halftime.
Yeah, well, it was 69-4 and 27 minutes mark of the second, and they kicked those 2 goals.
Yeah,
and looked better.
But then they actually went on a bit of a streak too. Like I think they kicked like 7 in a row.
Well, sources are saying that at halftime, Dean Solomon locked the doors and gave them one of the all-time pastings.
Really?
All-time, like paint off the wall, just shredding him.
Yeah, I mean, for good reason. Like, they did not look good at all. And then that rain came for Geelong, and I think Geelong went, all right, we've won this. Probably could have used the percentage boost just to compete with Adelaide and Melbourne, but they probably didn't want to risk their players as well.
No. I like also Dean Solomon, actually, if he did spray him, I like that because he pulled himself out of the coaching race earlier last week. So it kind of felt like, you know what, screw these guys. I don't need them on my side anymore. I'm out. I can now just tear them to shreds.
So that
And
means
sell
no
what I
more
want.
coffee carts as well?
No more coffee carts, they're done.
That's huge.
Nah, he might even take a jerry can to the field and burn it. Light on fire.
Didn't they
Haven't
win
done that
last
for a
time they
long
did that?
I think so.
That's the
They
start of the year,
responded.
that before gathering.
Yeah, no fans have trying to burn the club down yet.
Yeah, they need
lately.
to bring firebombing back.
Their fans aren't serious enough.
Yeah.
Bring back firebombing. Just kidding. Don't firebomb your own club. That would be crazy.
No. If you're Essendon, definitely do it because they respond well with a win.
You know what? They actually will firebomb the club if Hurd doesn't get the job.
Yeah.
So that's my big thing. Like this is whatever. You know what it feels like? It feels like when you have actually in school, we've all been there when the sub teacher comes in and you just don't give a shit. Like their effort in the first half was like, this guy isn't the coach, whatever. We're still working out. Well, everyone's working out who's going to be here next year. Like we're all just a work in progress. We don't care. Halftime was better, but they're in the weird phase where nothing on the field really matters. It's just whoever comes in next as a coach needs to actually be a miracle worker. Because I don't know. I've said it for the last 4. I don't know how you fix it.
It can't be James Hurd, can it?
It can. It
It
can't.
shouldn't.
It can't.
It just should not be James Hurd. And I said, I'm pretty sure last week it has to be James Hurd, but they're not going to go anywhere when they have him. Like they need like Stephen King. They need someone new, like with new talent, new flavor, like Josh Fraser.
That's what I'm trying to tell them.
They need something. They need some flair. They need some
I
current.
think they need
new
to
form.
rebuild through their whole department completely.
Yep.
Like-
from ground up, everything.
Everything.
You know what?
The media team.
The water runners.
No.
Oh, the
On
media
the-
team.
No, you know what? For Essendon fans, the hardest working person at the Essendon Football Club this year has been the social media manager.
Yeah.
The ability for them, week after week, day after day, to keep backing up posts.
Oh, it would be tough.
Positivity.
They've got
Yeah.
good content.
Guys, full
considering.
time, guess what? Got smashed again. Got smashed again by 15 goals. we're heading the right place again. Oh, guess what? We've got no coach. The social media manager is the bravest and most courageous person in Essendon.
Oh,
and
mate.
they should win the BNF.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Surely
At their BNF, I want the winner to be social media manager.
Do you reckon they'll request a trade at the end of the year?
If they do, they're in all sorts. I'm a big fan. I actually am. It's a sicko in me. I'm a massive fan of dysfunctional organisations.
Yeah.
Because you just see them trying to piece it together. When they get close, they go, you know what? Let's fucking hire Herd. And you go, whoa, you were so close to making a good call. You've just shot yourself in the foot.
You actually couldn't have played for the two most dysfunctional sides at that time. Period. At the Suns, when they first started, were they trying to act like everything was like...
Yeah, internally you go, everything's sweet here. And then you go home and sit in the shower and you go, I think the club's fucked.
And you look at other teams, you're like, what?
Yeah, and everyone's talking behind your back going, these guys are crazy out there.
Speaking of dysfunctional and the Suns and media teams, after Suns beat GWS, did you see their Pat Beverley highlights montage, their one?
Anything's
So they,
possible.
finally won, yeah.
Yeah, that's where you know you can do what you want.
Yeah,
you
I
have a
reckon,
small fan base, you can literally post anything.
Full credit to the media team in that regard.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, again, full credit to Essendon's social media manager. They're an absolute star. Their team is so bad. They couldn't have been, this season couldn't be any more of a disaster. They're just working out who they are. You talk about James Hird not wanting to be the coach, or you don't think he should be. He made his last pitch. I think they're going to announce their coach this week or next week.
Yeah, this week, yeah.
Josh Fraser, they're saying.
Man, please. He wouldn't even touch them with a 10-foot pole.
It's between Jamie Graham, James Hird, Mark McVeigh, and Murray Davis.
So Herd's last pitch was this. He said, this is what came out of some article. He said, Herd spent 2.5 hours with 5-person panel on Thursday and has a strong plan to help save the club immediately and improve the list. He has strong development priorities and also wealthy backers, including former Essendon president Paul Little, who might be prepared to pay any football department tax if the Dons spend up on development program. Herd is also understood to have gotten on the front foot with one-away stars, including Lachie Neale and Toby Green, to ensure they do not make a final decision before the Dons announce their new coach. Neale has been linked to Essendon, but he's destined to find his way to Collingwood on a lucrative 3-year deal. If Herd does miss out, it will be with the subcommittee pointing to his lack of recent coaching experience. The weight of Herd's involvement in the coaching selection race has set heavily with a 5-person panel who are aware of the ramifications of their decision. So he's throwing money at them now.
I'm sorry, but Toby Green and Lachie Neale are absolutely no chance.
Yeah,
Essendon.
Lachie Neale and Toby Green are going, actually, before we make a decision, I want to see if James Herd's the coach.
Yeah, I want to finish my career at Essendon.
Yeah, no, that's the last thing they're thinking about. That's crazy. He's going to drug him up again, isn't he? I'm not against him giving him steroids, just to help him out. Just a cheeky little peptide here and there.
As long as he doesn't rig the BNF.
True. Yeah, that's where we draw the line. We're okay with peptiding if he rigs the BNF like Ash's beat through. That's where we say that's too far. Yeah. At least if he does give him peptides, he can make him sign a waiver. We do know that. Geelong gave him that loophole.
Yeah, but do you reckon Essendon would get away with that though? Or is that just a Geelong thing?
Don't know.
How's Ollie Henry and Ollie Dempsey kick 4 goals each? Ollie Henry kicked 4 goals too. They actually drew with Essendon.
Yeah.
50-50.
It was pretty much the two Olivers destroying Essendon.
And Ollie Dempsey had those 4 early.
Yeah.
He was looking so good.
They were good. Also, just Vigo Vicentini, where's he been all season? He was massive. The big ruckman. Comes in, plays really, really good. Turns out he's massive and he might be really good, which then throws the whole Harry Van Huddam thing into Essendon. Is that the right pick? I mean, the Archie Butler, who's also in the draft, is just a massive Essendon fan. I think he said, bring us back, me and Herd. On his story on Instagram. So he wants to go to Essendon. Hey?
I think quite a few players want Herd from Essendon.
Yeah. Internally.
Yeah.
Good on him. Good on him. Also, I'm not sure. I have no idea if Isaac Kako, what he's going to be for Essendon. And I know he's released their Warriors in year 2.
Yeah, year 2.
But is in year 2, I haven't seen a wow game from him.
I agree with you.
Has anyone had a wow game? Or is it a wow moment? But I haven't had a wow game where I go, Isaac Kako, 36 game ins. That's a wow game.
I feel like there's been a lot more hype about Kako than what he's actually performed
Kinda
and
crazy.
produced. But it's also so hard for a small forward to dominate in a team that doesn't get any forward entry.
Yep, I get that.
They're up against it all the time. And he has to create it off himself.
Get that. Yeah, but then you go, Richmond players, they've had their wow games. West Coast have had wow games from players that you go high in the draft. I just haven't had a wow. Hopefully he does, but I haven't had a wow game
They chose
yet.
Kako over Harvey Langford.
And we've had a lot of wow Harvey Langford games.
Yeah.
So hopefully he can turn around, but maybe it's just a product of their environment. Like they are very good at ruining players. Ben Mackay is a perfect example of that. Don's fans were so angry at halftime I saw this comment on Instagram saying, and they took it out Isaac Kako again. Isaac Kako is just running around playing follow the leader at this point. So
we chose Harvey Langford over Kako. So sorry, Essendon.
You should run that back. Yeah,
Yeah,
wrong one. Wrong way.
was-
So you should say sorry to Isaac. Say sorry to
about that.
Isaac as well.
Yeah. So
So to Isaac. Say
Yeah,
sorry,
sorry,
to him.
mate.
Yeah, no, all good. All good.
Sorry.
All good. All good. All right. Well done. Yeah, again, I guess the big thing about for Geelong winning this game was the least of their concerns as well. Ollie Henry just said the Olivers were good. Ollie Henry's kicked 40 goals this year. Great season.
That's big. He's had a really good games, like last 4 weeks.
Just kicking lots of goals. In those conditions, it was always going to be tough, always going to be a slog. I guess the big thing is still this Jay Kolajasny now has put his hand up as that player.
Yeah.
That was the guy who signed the waiver. He came out with a statement. I was ready. He said, I appreciate the efforts made not to identify me. The speculation has left me feeling I need to address this personally. I participated fully in the AFL's independent concussion panel process, respected its independence and was comfortable with the outcome. What disappoints me is that private medical information has been made public. Everyone deserves the right to keep their confidential medical information private. I want to thank my family, the AFLPA, my manager, my teammates and football club for the support. I'm healthy, feeling good, and focused on playing my role for the team at the remainder of the season. That feels like they gave him a farm to make that statement.
Geelong get away with a lot.
Yeah, get away with murder.
I saw our mate Wally. He has another podcast called Footy Form Guide Podcast, and their tweet went viral on the weekend. So this is like the list of things that have gone wrong. Might have to cut some out. Atkins driving wrong side of the road, almost kills someone. Life-changing injuries, no penalty from the Cats. Stengel collapses in a nightclub, taken to hospital. Bailey Smith's string of stupid actions.
Yep.
AFL CEO drives to Geelong to spend an evening with him to set him straight.
Yep.
Selwood, the 10% interest on loan to club sponsor, which is Singing Nguyen. And then the waiver for the player over the concussion. And it's just all been slapped on the wrist.
Your mate.
Yep, there's a lot. Yeah, they do get away with a lot of shit. Andrew Dillon had to do an emergency PR run on Saturday. I might play some of this stuff. It was probably... Or should we talk about Jake Kolajasny first, then get Andrew Dillon? Let's finish with Jake. So he made that statement, then him saying the medical information that's made public. So we knew he had concussions.
Yeah.
So it's not like they went, oh, he's had concussions, also he's got chlamydia. Like, so that I would understand, but they just, like, we knew he had concussions. So it wasn't your private information being put out there. It was, no, Jake, we actually feel for you and we're not against you at all. Your club made you sign a fucked up wavering agreement where you just said, I'll sign anything that happens to me and my rights to cause someone to be liable or responsible away because I want to keep playing football. Which you can't argue a personal decision. Like, you can't say he should have signed that. That's his decision.
Yeah. Since been ripped up as well, though, which is good.
Well, that's the thing. So why, like, them to have this thing where they put an agreement behind the league's back to then be like, yeah, we did that. You got us. We'll just take it away now. It doesn't work like that. You can't make a player.
There needs to be some reprimand.
We can't. The fact that you want to play a main agreement behind the league's back, the AFLPA, and his manager's back, that's all sorts of shifty. It's dodgy. They're absolutely dodgy. They didn't want to be legally responsible for if something did happen to Jake, so they made him sign an agreement. Like, it actually is fucked up.
Just seems really fucking shitty.
Yep.
If you organise a drug deal behind the police's back, you still get in trouble.
Yeah.
Even
Oh,
if
hey,
don't-
you got me.
Even
What's
if you
the
don't
move?
fall through it, like commit
Yeah.
through it.
Yeah. You got us. I'm so sorry. It's just even them coming out and saying like, oh yeah, we're owning it. It's just like, you got found out. You got caught. So they got found out. Andrew Dillon, as I said, had to go on this crazy PR run to try and save the day, put the fires out. I feel like he definitely made things worse when he was answering questions. He does have a great skill of being able to answer a question by not answering the question, where you're just more confused about what happened.
Is this Andrew Dillon when he's talking about how he has daughters?
Yeah. So firstly, he goes on, I know I've got a bunch of these quotes here, but he says on one radio station, so what happens is when you do that, pre-game, I think it was the Geelong D's game, they're all next to each other. The radio stations where you just go bang, 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 bang.
Yep.
So you get it done in 25 minutes.
Yep.
Room. He started this one by saying, I think Geelong are owning it. Mistakes have been made, but they've been owned. And I think that's also important. That doesn't work like that. Again, back to a point, it's like when you go and rob a bank and then you see the judge and you say, hey, judge, before you sentence me, actually, I did it. Great. We caught you. We know you did it.
Yeah,
that actually has
no prison time.
zero
Yeah.
change in my mind now. We know you did that. That's great. Thank you for just telling us what we already knew. Then, this is the one here, I hope it's the right one here I'll bring up, where he was asked another question, and then by the end of it, I actually have no idea what he answered.
I think it's your son, but you your son, would you ask him, want him to sign it?
What I would want is that
Knowing his history.
Yeah, well,
Your son.
I think ultimately I would want my son to make the decision that's right for him. I don't have sons, I've got daughters, but if it was one of my daughters playing out, same thing. And I would want them to be in an environment that is as safe as it can be. And when there's concussions affect people differently, and if you have multiple concussions and you take a bit longer to respond to them, that's when you go before the panel, and that's what happened in this case.
Yeah.
And then he's been cleared fit to play. So what you'd want is your son or daughter to be doing what they're doing as safely as they can.
If he was your son,
So he didn't actually answer anything.
I have no idea what he answered. At no point did that even come close to an answer.
What he said was he wants his son to make the right decision for him and be in a safe environment.
Honestly, I feel like I got a concussion listening to it. That answer. Like, that's what I got. It made no sense. So
It's the biggest case of just like rambling on without giving.
And
a
I
complete
get it. Like,
answer.
he's in a bad spot. Like, the league, the fact that the club felt they could disrespect the league so much. It's actually the Geelong Football League where the AFL answers to them. The fact that a team thought, you know what, we can bully the league around. We'll make a secret agreement and waiver with one of our players. And if we get caught, we know that we'll get away with it.
Yeah.
As a league, you have to be like, actually, you're not going to bully us. Let's take away all your farms.
I swear Chris Scott has been taking the piss out of things that AFL have done all year. And no repercussions.
Even Chris got after the game, they finally got to ask him a question because they hadn't been able to see him in the lead up to the game. And he just said pretty much that he had no idea what was going on. And actually, if he did want to know, he doesn't want you to know about it at all.
Is there a big...
Wait, what?
He said, I can play it for you if you want, but it was like, he said that, I don't know a lot about it. It's crazy that you guys think that the head coach knows everything. I actually don't know as much as you think. I could find the answers for you, but that's not how we run here. And if I did know, I really don't want to know a lot about it.
So it's like...
He 100% knows about
He
it.
didn't know
He
about,
100% signed that waiver.
he didn't know anything about it, and if he did know, he wouldn't tell you.
Yeah, he 1000% signed the waiver. His signature's on it, and now he's trying to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What we
so
need-
that sounds guilty.
I feel like the AFL and Geelong are like heavily intertwined. Like there's been like former bosses or former coaches go to the AFL house go to Geelong. We need like one of those like detective diagram charts where we can figure out who's making the moves and who's calling the shots, because there would definitely be like some like sweeping under the rug stuff in that regard.
It's just like,
And that's alleged, by the way.
we can't prove it for sure, but we'll definitely allege it. It's just like, you just want someone from the league to come out and go, you know what, just shitty. They keep doing shit. Their crazy sponsors having like these prostitute parties. All this stuff is happening. They definitely fucked up.
They need to
So let's punish them.
Like Essendon got punished for this with the SADA stuff.
Man, Essendon fans coming out going, this is worse than doping. Finally.
Well, I mean, like the run of actions that they have done is got to be worse, or on at least on par. Like they need to have, instead of having a slap of the wrist, they need to have premiership points stripped or something like that to show that they can't just keep getting away with this shit.
Also, they have an emergency, the Cats have an emergency board meeting today to talk about it. Like, even Steve Hawking came out, the chief executive, and said we wouldn't change a thing
What
about
year
it.
did this? What year did this?
And in
happen?
saying all that, I don't want to get on the wrong side of Geelong fans or Geelong, but I just think everyone needs to be disciplined the same way.
So
There needs to
about
be equality across the league.
It's literally just about, hey, don't do dodgy agreements behind everyone's back. And then be like, oh, why is everyone coming for us? We owned it. No. You got caught. That's not how this works. You definitely got caught doing a dodgy agreement, which a player, of course, is going to sign, which you probably knew. And now you got caught and you go, were the bad guys? Yeah, you kind of are in this instance. You kind of are. So league's going to figure out how to fine them as well. Maybe, I think there was talk about $100,000 fine. Just make them rebuild. That'd be a great punishment. Make them rebuild. No farms, no recruiting for 3 years, no lifestyle pitches. Make them go to the draft properly.
No
and
more
do
farms.
this thing. Yeah, bottom out.
Give Geelong a drought.
Yes, give the farms a drought. No, actually, that'd be horrible for the farmers out there. Yeah.
Don't do that.
Let's pray for no rain, just in Geelong area.
No.
And all
We
the
need
cows,
that.
all the cows get a disease.
No. What the fuck? We need that.
Yeah.
Okay, then. I'll take that back.
Thank God.
Let's go to, we're still in Super Saturday here. What a barn burner this was. Crows 63, Tigers 54.
Still on
We're almost through
Saturday.
Saturday. In the worst conditions possible, we don't have to spend too much time on this. Adelaide got out of their own jail again, purely because Isaac Rankin exists and the umpires helped in the last quarter. And a lot because Richmond still have no idea what they're doing. Isaac Rankin, firstly, unbelievable. So good. I feel like he loves games where it rains heaps.
Yeah,
At 36.
he's actually really good in the wet. I remember one of his first years when he was playing for the Suns against maybe the D's. I'm pretty sure he kicked 4 in the wet, and they're all bullshit, ridiculous goals.
He loves a rain game.
Loves it.
Elsie Hammer just said that the Blues, we had to fully reset our club again after we got done for doing dodgy stuff.
Yeah.
We got pushed back 30 years.
Yeah, you lost Brendan Goddard, I think, in the draft pick. You also lost
Hodge.
Thomas from North.
And that was like the big draft too.
Yeah. So back on the Crows game still. Isaac Rankin, unbelievable.
Yep.
So good. They won because of him. Also because of Dawson as well. But like, it actually does sound crazy when you go, they wouldn't have won except for these two players playing, and probably Archie, but that generally was how it went. If they didn't play for Adelaide and they didn't do what they did in this game, Richmond definitely win this game because they were the better team in it, even though they lost.
I think we put too much pressure on Sam Lawler as well, saying he needed to be dusty last week.
Yes,
because
we
he only
cursed him.
he only had 3 touches.
We cursed him. So the worst game of his career after we pumped him up and said he had to be Dusty. In saying that, though, he still is on track to be like Dusty. The first Tiger since Dusty in 2023 to average 15 touches, 1 score assist, and 1 goal in a season. He's still on track to do that.
So it's good news.
That's great news. But
So
he did
if
have
anything, he needed that.
Yep.
So he can't be eclipsed over Dusty.
He did have a snap in the last quarter, which would have put them in front, 10 metres out, where he missed by so much. So just a bad day for him. Even Dusty had bad days.
Yeah, Dusty took a while to really be that player. So.
Yeah. But Tigers, like, really should have won. They really should have won. Even May Nix after the game, he said, yeah, we played so shitty. It was ugly, but somehow we pretty much win.
Do you reckon it's just one of those games where, like, because they need a percentage boost to help with Geelong and Melbourne, like they're all just in a logjam there. But do you reckon, like, the second the rain came, they were like, all right, this is going to be a barn, but
Just
like
slog.
a grind.
Yeah.
Let's just get the 4 points and get out. Like,
Yeah.
it would have been
Even
nice if it was dry conditions. They probably just would have like really put the pressure on.
Sometimes you just need to get out of there.
But I mean,
Even
it's
they
so
knew-
hard when Jack Ross has 29 and he's just lighting it up. You can't always beat
Big Jack
Adelaide.
Ross guy.
Jack Ross is elite. I love him.
It was actually turning one of those games where you just need to get out of Adelaide with a win.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the fans would have rioted.
They knew how shit the fixture was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, they knew it was going to be a shitty game from the start, exactly what it was. And if Richmond were just any good at exiting from half back and not turning it over again and again and again, they probably win this game.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, which is a massive win.
That's insane.
Like, it
If
would
they
have been,
won that-
if Adamuze had won this game, 3-year extension.
Yeah.
3-year extension.
Yeah.
So tough for them to say they should have won. Adelaide fans not celebrating it at all. They knew it was shitty. They're not happy with it one bit. They want to sack Matty Nick still after a win, which is crazy. He cannot win. But sometimes you just need to win and get out of there. Now, do I feel as confident about them as I do other teams in the finals? No.
They're
But
probably
would I-
going to drop out of the 6.
yeah, but do I want to play them in Adelaide? Probably not either. Still. They're violent. Their mood swings are violent. Like, they can either just grind out a win, they could lose, or they could just beat up on you.
So we got Freo and GWS. You reckon they're out of the 6?
I reckon they lose to Freo and then
Yeah.
Geelong won't lose again. So
Because Geelong have North and Richmond. So yeah.
yeah.
So what? They're out of the 6.
Yeah.
They're the wild card,
I
Adelaide.
mean,
Yeah.
Freo, everyone's getting them at the moment. Melbourne
I had an
just
Adelaide
smoked them.
fan message me, said something.
No, they're in the wild card.
He said,
Wow, Adelaide being a wild card. That's shaky for them. They need to be at home. Which is tough. But I mean, there's not much more to this game. Shitty game, shitty conditions. Isaac Rankin exists. Richmond should have won.
Oh, this game actually, Taj Houghton is a beast.
Yes.
His spin cycle to hit up, I forget who it was in the forward line, but he had someone like corralling him, chucks on a fake spin, completely goes through it, shakes the defender, and then hits a target inside 50, like right in the breadbasket too. It was elite.
Seth Campbell also doing some things in the rain. He's solid.
Seth Campbell is good. I got him in my footy draft that we did.
Yep, Seth Campbell's solid. He's going to be a stud once he gets going
Thank you.
properly. But I feel good about, like, Richmond again, one of those teams they just need to get to the end. I guess they would kind of like to start losing by a bit more because is there any chance of losing that one pick? Can Richmond get it again?
Essendon have Port in the last game, so
huge game.
if they beat Port, they have a very similar percentage, Richmond and Essendon, so they do that.
They're actually
Fuck, that last
Harry
game
Van
was
Huntem
gonna
away
be-
from being
Richmond
a
have St
complete-
Kilda and Geelong. So Richmond could lose out, and then Essendon could beat Port. Like, Port have no one at the moment. They beat Port, they lose that top spot on the draft order.
It's going to come down to the wire in the last game. That's all.
Richmond's biggest win is probably getting number 1 pick and Zach Butters this season.
Is Butters...
Richmond have so much to throw at him.
If I was Butters, I would definitely go to Richmond over Western Bulldogs, just the way that the Bulldogs have mapped out their plan. Like, they have just a logjam of midfielders, no defense, and some good forwards. But Richmond, like, you look at this list and go, a couple of years' time, they could be elite.
They'll do some things.
Yeah.
I think we should keep watching his best mate's Instagram profile pic. if that changes to Richmond colours, we know something's happened in the decision-making
And
process.
especially, like, if you're going to get paid a shitload to just rebuild for a couple more years before you're good again, like, you
Agree.
definitely go there.
LC's something to say?
Oh, no. Oh, is that what Tim Taranto thought?
True.
Yeah, Tim Taranto and
Tim Taranto was shafted
and
by
Hopper.
Dimmer, though. They were shafted by Dimmer. Because Dimmer sold the dream, then he took off to Italy.
Yeah.
So that was one thing. But that's all. Like, I'm an Adelaide fan, whatever. You probably know that you're not... Fuck, you probably can, but also you're not confident that you can do anything in finals. But you'll be there.
Also, they're not a lock for going out into the wild card. They could beat Freo, so you never know.
Where is it, in Freo?
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Yep. Thanks,
Not a
Ralphie.
chance.
Just said that before.
Not a chance, not a chance. Let's get to Sunday.
Can't put Ralphie in.
Giants 77, yes you can. Suns 79. Finally, after 80 odd days. What?
He's like, you can't call me Ralphie. Like, yes, you can.
Yes, you can. Fuck John Ralph. Finally, the Suns.
here we
You
go
can.
again.
Elsie, leave that. Fuck Ralphie. Finally, the Suns, after 2 months of being arsed at football, they were John Ralph. Hey, Jack Watts just got taken pick one. Thanks, Ralphie. Happened fucking 15 years ago. And copy Xander again. Finally, the Suns, after 2 months of being arsed at football, win a game. Nick Nat's got a pick two. Ralphie, thanks. They end the Giants season. I mean, of course they did. All it took really for the Suns to win a game was Matt Rao going crazy, Super Saiyan like in Canberra in front of 15 people.
Man, so it was in the pregame, I was watching this with my buddies, and I was like, Matt Rao is probably going to go for 30. I don't know what made me say that. And then he got to 30, and then I was like, may as well go to 40. And yeah, he did.
You didn't say that.
You didn't say any of that. Is that LeBron? Him, so Matt Rao letting dogs out pre-game in the pouring rain.
Great reference.
We know he always does that. Lets the dogs out pre-game, pouring rain. Him then meditating to become one with the ground and then getting all his football senses firing is awesome. This guy loves football. Anyone who has no shoes on pre-game and is sniffing and eating grass is a massive football guy, and we love massive football guys.
I feel like he went really big on it this week too.
Yeah,
like
he went
always
way
does it, but
it-
this was like a lot.
The way that he was positioned on the ground with the ball just outside or behind his ass looked like he literally shut out a football. And he was squatting over.
But he literally had enough to like make wheatgrass shots, like of that grass.
Yeah, he
I
was
need to see an interview between Xander and Matt Rao.
pouring rain. He's got no shoes on and he's sniffing the grass. I know he's probably eating it as well. And then you'd look and go, this guy might be a bit weird and different, which is great. And halftime they cut to the room. He's the only guy that's pretty much naked with his feet in the air by himself.
Yeah, in his Speedos.
His Speedo, just got no clothes on, meditating again. It's awesome that he's a weirdo because he's so good at football. Even like him in his draft year or coming to the league, him saying, I have a few collections of things. Sharons, I used to collect stamps, different countries' monies, feathers, types of rocks, crystals, bottle tops, and caps. He just loves football and collecting random things.
He's the best.
He's awesome. And the yell that he gave after the game was massive. It means a lot to him.
Yeah.
Last week he was crying, and then to come out and have, this is his stat line. His stat line's crazy. 40 touches, 22 contested, 16 tackles, 17 clearance, 7 score involvements, 900 metres gained. 16 tackles and 17 clearances. So he was either tackling or winning a clearance every time in a stoppage.
He was everywhere, and he was like intercepting as well, like taking clean marks.
He's just,
He looked like he would win the Brownlow from that performance.
yeah.
That was better than his year last year.
Yeah, that was when he deserves 3 votes.
Yeah.
For sure. Like, it was just, the best players of the Suns have always been a little bit crazy and weird. Him and Gaz Jr. in the same team would have been unbelievable. One guy's eating grass, the other's drinking filtered water out of wine bottles. You go, what the fuck is going on here? But they're so good at football. They're so good at football. I wish they would have played together.
And then Nathan Ablett's just showering in his van in the car park.
Yeah, then Nathan Ablett's literally quarter time in a swimming pool. But where's Nathan? We went out for half time. Nathan's doing laps this 50-metre pool. He's playing forward pocket. Hey, Nath, game's on. Sean Hart's like, can we get Nath back in the team? Where is he? He's fucking backstroke in the pool.
The way you describe
Gozzy's got 2v1 in the goal square against Broadbury Cats. Where's Nath? Doing breaststroke.
the way you describe
What? Yeah, he's in the pool next door. You can literally see him from full forward just cutting laps.
What ground was that on?
Broadbeach.
So he's in Merrimack swimming pool.
Yeah. I'll never forget the day you rock up to the recovery car or the day after. It's probably the day after he's done his pool swim at half time, third quarter starting. He's just doing butterfly. You go to the car the next day for recovery. I pull up early, get a coffee. Nath Ablett, just like this, in his car.
why.
Slept in his car. Nath, where you sleeping? He goes, yeah, I live in the car at the moment.
He's an AFL listed player.
Go, what do you mean, live in the car? He goes, just carry my stuff around at the moment, just live in the car, it's easier. Mate, how's it easier? Your Gaz is on your brother's on $14 million. Just stay with him if things are tough.
Do they hang out? Are they mates?
No, I always felt like maybe Gaz was weirdo, but he was like, my brother's making me feel weird as well now.
Like the weird.
Then you go into the gym and fucking Gaz Senior's in there with a tinfoil, literally glad wrap tinfoil hat on, just pumping weights. You go, what the fuck is going on here at this club? The Ablets are making this joint fucking crazy. I'm losing my mind. Can I have a trade, please?
Do you reckon they're the reason they've never made a final?
The reason
since
why my
last year?
career went to shit. I was nowhere. I was
He's got
rattled.
wigged out.
How am I
So
supposed?
you got Gary Ablett, the best player of all time, in your team, and he's ruined your career.
How was I supposed to thrive when Gaz Jr. is out here literally telling the trainers, don't bring me the Gatorade bottles, bring me these filtered wine bottles that are full of water because they're from home. So they're running out literally with a wine bottle, just going, here, mate, here you are, a glass wine bottle. Gaz is my full forward next to me. He's doing breaststroke in the pool at 3/4 time. And then his dad, we go in to have a big session, go to the gym to get strong. I'm 19 years old. His dad's in there just pumping bicep curls with alpha hats on. Well, what the fuck is going on here?
Fuck.
And that's why Gold Coast beat GWS yesterday.
And that's why that happened.
Yeah.
That's what happened. Gaz eating raw broccoli for lunch. Mackerel raw collection. Big shout out to everyone in Canberra who went to this game. There was
Big turnout.
Big turnout. 15 people there. Canberra, I don't know a lot of locals from Canberra, but there was people in the crowd raw dogging the conditions where it was pissing down rain. They just had no rain jacket on or umbrella and were just standing there.
That's
loving
aura.
it. They love their football there. Bambrachaka, Ash, got a win. He'd be happy. He did say he wanted to play in front of big crowds. I don't think he had Canberra on his mind when he said that, but he finally got a win, which is, I guess we feel good for him.
100%.
Also, he showers 4 times a day, which is coming out. A lot of stuff about Brand Petrarca, and I think we're going to try and save the brand for him. A lot of people are coming forward with stories about him. So we're going to keep maybe just spreading them to try and save the brand for him. The least we can do, given...
Spreading them.
I mean, we haven't said anything bad about his brand, but I think we should maybe try and help save the brand.
I got something really nice about Petrarca.
Go on then.
And I'm going to find it in a second.
I got one as well.
It's probably the same one.
I'm trying to
here we
find
go.
it. Yeah.
Hey, Joey, have a Christian Petrarca story for you. A mate of mine lives up on the sunny coast and just bought an e-bike. He took said e-bike out one morning and chained it up, went for a swim, only to come back it was stolen. He then flagged down someone to ask if he'd see someone take it. That person happened to be Chef Track. The e-bike had a track in it. Track offered to help hunt it down. So his mate jumped on the back of Track's e-bike and they went off to get it. Found the guy and he fell off while they were chasing him. Mate got the bike back and is damaged. Anyway, Track is a good guy and great chef.
Well done,
Comes
Track.
from Marcus White.
I also got something from, it's nothing to do with Track, but just a random one saying North Melbourne have planned their footy trip for wildcard weekend, so they can't make it.
So is this the time of year where players start planning their off-season trip?
Yes.
Like now they're mathematically
Yeah, you
out?
definitely would. You definitely would. Yeah, they did know. North
It'd be
are
kind of
definitely on
annoying
footy
being
trip.
around that 11th spot. Like,
Yeah, you can book it.
It'd be pretty good though if you're like one of those shitter teams. You can have a Euro summer still.
True. Well, the Suns have done that, even though they won this game. Bailey Humphries is good. Is really good. Good time of the year to start playing good football again. He kicked that sliding goal, which was cool.
Yeah, nutmegged himself with his thigh.
Big football brain to kick that.
Yeah.
Tuke Miller also randomly kicked 3. Like, he just said to have a big game. Like, everyone who they need to play well actually played really well. Leo Lombard's going to be a guy for sure. He's somehow gotten better at football ever since he told Track to fuck off.
Yeah.
They've kind of swapped powers where Track's gone the other way. He's gotten worse football after being told to fuck off. Also, Leonardo being his first actual name. That's way scarier
Yeah.
than Leo.
Yeah,
So Leonardo is big. But, I mean, this is what the Suns, I guess, what great reward for not effort, but just for hanging in there and doing things tough for 80-odd days to get a win.
Yeah.
I feel good for him.
Mac Andrews started really good too.
Yep.
He was intercepting everything off halfback in the wet, like taking it cleanly. Played really well.
Yeah, they played really good football. They stopped the Giants from doing any kind of launch off half back. In those conditions, I thought maybe the Giants would come back because it feels like if you compare these two teams, whenever things get tough, Giants would be the team out of the two Nepa babies of the league that would roll the sleeves up.
Yeah.
In fact, it was Suns that did it. They got more gritty with it. And that would make them feel good.
And interesting because they lost Sam Collins at the start of the game. So like he was injured, so he didn't play.
Yeah.
But you'd think like they lose him, it's like pretty hard to go down to Canberra where Giants play really well.
Yeah.
Just beat Freo there.
Yeah. So I feel good. I think the Suns, maybe this is something that launched him to next season, in the off season for sure. Dimmer, after the game, said that he wants more scrutiny and people hating the Gold Coast. He said, bring all the pressure. We need that finally in our existence of a club. We've never had it. I want that for next season, which is good to hear.
Okay.
Because they have got away with it for a long time. now that they've been good expectations, he's saying, bring it on, bring the heat. We like that. Also good that he's not going to Italy forever. He's going to hang around.
Is he?
Yep. Well, if you're saying that, it means he's going to stick around.
Yeah, maybe he's just.
So
Maybe he's saying it trying to manifest that he's not going to lose his job.
Well, I don't think he'd care. I think he'd go to
You can't
Italy
sack-
regardless.
You can't sack Dimmer.
No, you can't now. No, well, no one's chased him. They're not going to. I think it's one of the. Mate, it's just been a bad season. We all know that. They'll be a team that bounce back.
Has any coach won a flag at 2 different clubs?
Yes.
Yeah, heaps.
Who?
There'd be so many. Off the top of my head. LC, you're smart.
Ron Barassi, didn't he win a flag?
What about in the modern game? I couldn't think of anyone.
In the modern game now.
No.
No.
There'll be someone. People are smarter than us.
Yeah,
football
the
knowledge.
YouTube comments
Who?
will let us know.
Lee Matthews.
Lee Matthews. Well done. Okay, Lee Matthews. There you
So
are.
maybe Lee Matthews is last.
Maybe. But Suns, yeah. Suns are not back at all, but winning makes them feel good. And it's a league where you just have to feel good to keep on going. They've got 2 weeks left of their season. They can be definitely can be a spoiler team. Definitely can be a
Yep,
spoiler team.
absolutely.
Who they have next? Whose season can they spoil?
They've
Anyone's?
got Brisbane and St Kilda, who St Kilda's been
Shoe
spoiled.
clash. Wow.
They could spoil top 4.
Yep.
But
Where
it
is
doesn't
it?
really do anything.
In Brisbane, in the Gabatoir.
That's still big. I
And
still
Brisbane
would,
need
I-
the loss too.
Yeah, they don't want to finish fourth.
Yeah.
Okay, so they can help each other spoil Brisbane season. Work together, come together, work together. Or just to beat the shit out of them and try and bash
it
them
just
up.
depends if Fags has picked out this game to win or not.
Yeah, true. Let's see his calendar. So let's go to the Giants. So I have kind of two trains of thoughts with the Giants. One's that they've missed their window and it's over. I don't believe it because they've been so injured. Like they've been from on the back foot from the start. Yeah, they couldn't get anything going in this game. And it's either that the window is shut and they're so different to what they were, or they just had a bad season and you're allowed to have bad seasons and be injured. I think it's the latter. I think they've had a bad year and the window's not shut. I think.
I'm with you. I really like their team. I feel like they have a really good young list of players like Ryan Angwin, Harvey Thomas, like Harry Rouston. He showed up last night. Delena, like he's good. Riley Hamilton, our boy, he was strong yesterday.
Yep.
And they're going to get Tom Green back in that side. They'll probably do some recruiting in the offseason. Jaden Laverde has been a really good get for them. Sam Taylor spent half the season on the Pine as well, started off the year. So when you lose like a key defensive pillar like that to start the year, it's like always hard to come back from that. Plus Tom Green. So they've still won enough to almost make wildcard. I think they'll be way better next year.
I think they're fine.
Yeah.
I think there's just some health things going right and some moves away from getting back to who they are. They might lose a few. Toby Green's one that I think might be out the door. They're captain, but it's not the worst thing. Tom Green comes back. A full off-season of Adam Kingsley licking his wounds and thinking about their season and then being healthy is dangerous for the league. Also, you know he's mad when he just stood in the rain for the entire game. This game. He stood in the rain for the entire game, just punishing himself.
That is huge.
Yeah, did not move. Like Dimmer was in the box. He stood outside, just copped the conditions.
That's
like
a power
madman.
move. Probably didn't work though.
He was wet.
Whose team would you rather be going into next year, though, the Suns or the Giants?
Suns, because they're younger,
Yeah.
but they're going to lose a few as well.
Yeah.
But the
Losing
Giants
King.
just have better. So I don't know if it's culture, but better mindset as a team to never die. But their season makes no sense. So the Giants they beat a team on a 14-game win streak, came from 40 points down to beat Geelong, had the highest scoring third quarter in VFL AFL history against the back-to-back premiers when they beat them by 80 points. Then lose to Essendon, a team who was on a 12-game losing streak with one win from 29 games, and then lost another game to another team with a 10-game losing streak.
They smashed us too.
So they're so just like this, but they've been like that all year. The biggest Euro team. They're dangerous to themselves and others, and mostly themselves. So I'm putting it down to a what if we were healthy kind of year. That's it. But they're a bummer to watch right now.
Well, if Jake Stringer kicks straight, they win that game against Essendon as well.
And he doesn't start a fish oil business.
Yeah.
And more I think about that, I go, why was he starting a fish oil business and why were people backing the fish oil business?
I mean, Cripper started Olivia.
Is
Yeah,
fish
I
oil
trust
booming, is it?
Cripper with my health, I don't really.
Yeah. Is fish oil big? Anyone on fish oils here?
Take cod liver oil.
Collie oil?
Cod liver oil.
What's that for your liver?
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's just like fish oil.
Cool. Oh yeah. I'm not big in the fish oil game, but apparently that's a real big thing.
It's good for your joints.
Okay. All right, Giants. Well, good luck with the fish oil ventures. Then we go to out west here. Eagles, 98, Pies, 117.
Game of the year.
Flat. What umpires you are playing finals? I don't know. Like, I think it's time. Craig McRae is just, he might be the best coach with what he's working with. Like, they took literally the Dacos family and a bunch of guys out west and won a game and now are playing finals. He just makes them believe that they can win any game. Now they're in the finals. I think he'd make them believe they can win the flag because he gives them a game plan that just works for who they've got. Like, and they have Superman. What a combo.
So I've got to put my hand up and say I didn't watch this game because I was watching the Pendles live cast. So I just heard what Pendles was saying to understand what happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Collingwood did well.
What did Paddy Pendles, he did do a live stream. I saw earlier with some tech issues.
Yeah, it was just buffering the entire time.
Okay, cool. It's so funny that Unc with TikTok and his tech stuff decide, you know what, I'm going to go live. But good on him. We want more people doing it. It's great. We love that. So he was doing that with his live stream while this was happening. But then, like, you just go, Nick Dacos is the only person who's going to beat you. The Hoffers are all over him. He still broke that tag and still found a way to do it. He did that. And then you go with Craig McRae, those two, like, what a 1-2 punch. You got the crazy coach who's so smart. You have Superman and Nick Dacos. And then even the ins and outs with this and who was out. Like, them winning, it sort of does make sense, but it doesn't with the ins and outs. So in comes Noah Howes, Swadling, Steele, Sullivan, William Hayes. Out, Howe, Perryman, Lipinski, Pendlebury, Jordan DeGoey. With all due respect, who are those guys coming in?
Apparently Sam Swadling is a beast in the VFL.
They're big on him.
Attest to that. Apparently,
Yeah,
they were
they're big on
him.
So it turns out they do have a lot of talent coming through.
Yeah,
and someone
that's
who
something
can
that
help
we've
with
been
Dacos.
bagging them for the whole year.
Yep.
Like in the off season, we said they didn't recruit anyone well.
The media made us believe they had no one in the twos.
Yeah.
Like, it was literally just no one.
Moff is explaining those people to me last week. I'm like, mate, it's no one.
No, they're good. They're good depth. Their
How
depth is
funny
coming.
is it when you're like on an island telling people about how good players are?
Yeah.
And then they finally get the recognition like 10 weeks later.
Yeah.
But in that moment, it's the worst.
So that's you with Jack Ross.
Essentially. I feel for like Josh Dacos was so good in this game as well. It's just he just never gets spoken about because Nick is his brother.
Well,
but Josh is also just really good at football.
Weird coaching move by West Coast to not put Milan Murdoch on him, who like notably he kept him to 18 last time they played. Like he racked up 35 and was just like by himself the entire time.
The game plan should have been let's just tag the Dacos family.
Yeah, if Dacos are out, we win.
Yep. Yeah, if we remove both, Dacos is here. Where's Peter? Okay, he's in Vic, that's fine. If no Dacos
Put someone
is
on him still.
able to do it, yeah, let's tag Peter as well from his house. Let's send someone to his house, maybe like, I don't know, Daniel Chick.
Yeah, or maybe send Coxie down.
Yep, someone down there to tag Peter, but just they were the only family that were going to beat you here. They did that. He's so good. Dan McSlay also is in really good form. Just coming from a guy who didn't want to celebrate his 200th or something because he thought the fans hated him.
Ever since you called him Dan McGo, he's
Now turned into a player. Yeah.
Well, he had 20 disposals and 3 goals.
Yep. He kicked 41 goals this season.
Cool.
So he's keeping that forward line together as well. The forward line still is a bunch of guys. Like Lockie Schultz. Lockie Schultz keeps leading out the goal square
a bunch of guys.
like he's 6'7". Like he's launching himself like it's Jason Dunstall coming out of the goal square.
Yeah.
I don't know if Flyers made him believe that he's a power forward, but he just sprints out and they keep kicking into him so high.
And I just love the way, yeah, you're right. Overhead mark is like his thing now if he's kicking goals. But I just love the way he's like puts pressure on the defenders when they're running it out of halfback.
Yeah.
Like he's always there. Pretty sure he laid like 7 tackles as well. He's always there.
They're amazing. They have a great belief in what they're doing. Craig McRae is amazing. Nick Dacos is amazing. They all are buying in. Their forward line again makes no sense. It hasn't for ages. I mean, it works. It's a bunch of old guys that work, like Schultz, McStay. Even Membry keeps popping up for little moments there. Angry Anderson's there. But if their backline's horrible. Billy Frampton's awesome. He's going to probably make the All-Australian squad after everyone took the piss out of him for being a premiership player.
For being a one disposal premiership player.
But now he's proved them all wrong. Really good defender.
He's played really well. I don't think their defense is that arse though. Like they have such a good system that you could just really plot anyone in there and proved on the weekend.
Even their outs, that's massive outs to bring in guys. And like we know the Eagles play better at home, so that's where you go, oh, Eagles, let us down again.
You are
Let us
right.
down.
To lose Howe, Pendles, Perryman, DeGoey, and Lipinski, that's like 5 of their best, like 5 of their top like 15 players.
To bring in just young kids and do it still.
that
Score
is
so
insane.
heavily. Like, just score 117 points. They can keep scoring. Nick Dacos obviously best player in the league by an absolute mile. Also still the nicest guy in the world that people are coming around to now. I don't know why everyone hated him. Maybe because he's just good at football. After the game in his press conference, because he's the nicest guy in the world, he said West Coast have been going unbelievable. Lost to Richmond last week. So just too nice. Wanted to give them a compliment, even though they lost to Richmond last week.
Yeah, when
I
you
mean,
said that, I was like,
technically they have been playing well, But
They have been.
this
but-
win and Carlton's win sort of maybe locks Carlton versus Collingwood in a wild card as well, which is really concerning because now Poppy, who's a massive North Melbourne fan,
Yep.
she's not going to like that running
She
out with
misses
Collingwood.
out. If that does fall that way, where it's Carlton and Collingwood in a wild card, the city will burn down.
The
It'll
city
be-
can't just keep burning down every week.
No, it can. It can. When those two come together, it will in a wild card. It'll be mayhem. And hopefully it does fall that way.
Yeah.
Hopefully. A lot of things need to go right. I mean, I think we need to win at least. We need to beat the Dogs next week.
If
And the
you
Pies
beat
are
the Dogs
done.
next week, you almost lock it.
Yeah. Yeah. Eagles, another honourable loss. Like, at least they didn't roll over. They kept going back for more, which is positive, I guess. Their problem always has been, and this season especially, is that they'll find a way to beat themselves where you don't really have to beat them. They'll always have a patch in the game where they'll just turn it over in the worst possible position on the field, and then goals will be kicked over the head. Who thought maybe turning it over in your back 50 is the worst game plan of all time?
Yeah.
They always do it.
I mean, Mason Cox proved it on the weekend against Melbourne. Like, it doesn't work.
Yeah. Turns out if you give the other team the ball next to their goals, they will kick a goal and you will lose the game of football.
We should send a memo out to all teams that, like, defensive half turnovers aren't good.
Yeah. Hey,
100%.
stop just lacing them out from half back.
Yeah.
Which they did that. So next season, again, learning season for the Eagles. They'll study this, taking next season, got to win these games next year. But at least they kick straight. At least that's a win. 2018 grand final, also a win. So,
Waterman only kicked 2
positives.
behinds, I'm pretty sure.
Yep. Yeah. Once again, they did lane kicking at halftime. Don't know why they're doing that. It's annoying me. Bugs me out so much. Just run around. Harley Reid was on one leg the whole game. Had a corky, bad corky. Just couldn't
Yeah,
get
he was
going.
heavily strapped too.
Still dominated. He also tried to put Nick Dacos in hospital with a bump. I haven't heard an umpire blow the whistle quicker because you could see it come from a mile away. As soon as he even got near him, the whistle went. Like, he literally tried to kill him and line him up.
Someone did put a massive bump on the weekend. Who was
Collingwood
that?
posted it. which
Starcevich.
I rated.
Oh, Starcevich, yeah, belted him.
Yeah, Starcevich lined up Ed Allen.
Yeah.
And then everyone was blaming Nick Dacos for putting Ed Allen in hospital with a 1-2 handball pass because he wanted the 1-2.
That was like so close to being weeks for Starcevich as well.
He almost went straight to prison with it.
So
Yeah.
Pies media team posted that bump on TikTok, like highlighting how good the bump was.
Yeah.
Which I
Okay,
find-
so even they thought it was amazing. Wow.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
at-
When you
it's on
post your play, you
TikTok.
can absolutely smash God, that's such a pretty big hit. So everyone said that Nick Dacos put him in hospital because he wanted the 1-2. But when you get so many touches like that, there will be sacrifices. Someone will have to maybe potentially go to hospital if you get a 1-2. So that's on him.
I mean, he needed that last disposal, so.
Tom Gross, yes.
So I've just found the post again. It says biggest bump of 2026, and then the caption says bumps in AFL are just different. And that's insane that they're highlighting that.
They
bump.
posted that.
Yeah, the Pies did.
Maybe the bump's back. Bump isn't dead, it's back.
Awesome by the media team.
Good on the good media team.
Yeah.
They get it. They get it.
Not like that.
Ash is glazing
Not
every
like that
media
other fucking
team at
team.
the moment.
Tom Gross should stay in this team for the Eagles. He started off the season horribly. Remember in preseason when he almost literally put Liam Duggan in hospital?
With a bump.
Where he left the ground with his elbow fully extended and almost took out his captain.
Yep.
That was crazy, but he was good. I feel like I know the Eagles lost here, but I feel good about the Eagles. They've got some players that have had those wow moments. They're all angry after the game, and they all talk about where they could be better, so they care enough. Like, it's just, they'll be fine.
Job Shanahan looked like he was going to rip that game apart in the
Early.
first quarter. And
Yeah.
only finished with 5 disposals and 2 goals. But like I thought that was his for the taking. But yeah, you're right. They have so many good players. Even the ball users off halfback. Like they had last week, Herbert had 30 something disposals. But then McCarthy dominated this week. They had Baker back. Baker made a really good play in the back line. Like they've got a good mix of seniors and youngsters up and
Yeah,
coming. So
I
you'd
feel
be
good.
happy being a West Coast fan.
Yeah, I feel good. You know, they've hit in their draft, we think already. Like I said, seen those games. They're all, I don't know. But they'll be back to ruining the league soon, I think. And those fans deserve it. They show up. They also, West Coast fans have started the West Coast Wave. It's a Mexican wave, but the West Coast Wave. It's their answer to Wolfie time. So they've got the West Coast. So be careful, the West Coast Wave is coming.
That's going to be scary.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, we're down by 60. A wave's coming. Wave pool. Also, Marcus Herbert only getting a 1-year extension offer on his deal seems crazy to me from the Eagles. So then Carlton and another club have come knocking and said, hey, bring the boy home. 2-year deal. Surely you just put him on a 2-year deal straight
so
away.
he was a mid-season pick. So do you get just this year to play? Is that what the contract
No, I think we
is?
sign him to whatever length you want. But they sign him to the end of this year.
Oh, okay.
And then put a 1-year deal in front of him for next year. And then other clubs have asked, obviously, because dominating, and said, how about 2 years?
I mean, it worked for Ryan Lester, just taking 1-year deals.
Yeah.
Maybe
True.
Herbert does that.
True. And the last game of the round, well done, LC Hammer. We did it. Saints 62, Blues 106. We got a wild card. Who would have thought? Thanks, guys. Feels good to be part of finals. Feels great. It makes no sense. I'll start off by saying, screw you, Michael Voss.
Yep.
Again. Screw you for what you did to us. We're 1-8. You tried to bury us. We were alive in the grave. You tried to throw dirt on us. Turns out we're actually a really good football team. All it took was Josh Fraser, who's amazing. LC Hammer was very happy. Do you want to talk about what happened on Blue Abroad last night?
Oh my god.
So he went on Blue.
I didn't think this was going to get.
Went
back
on
to
fan
me.
cams. Blue Abroad, who do great stuff for the fan cams, went on there. So excited. Microphone just cut out. He was there for a long time, just talking to no one
Oh, really?
on fan cams. Are you okay, LC Hammer?
No, I was talking to myself, and I think Terry played "Hello" by Adele while my microphone was.
Wait, so you were on there?
Yeah, celebrating with him. Yeah, but
Great show.
it was great. LC, you went to the game. Good crowd. Sunday night.
I did, and I just have to say, we talked about the West Coast Mexican wave.
Yep.
The Saints fans tried to start a Mexican wave in the fourth quarter.
No.
I'm completely off Mexican
Yeah.
waves at the moment.
Nah, don't do that. When you ain't done, don't do that. But Sunday night football's awesome. But how was the crowd? Was it
So
good?
there for it. It was packed.
Yeah.
43,000 there, but you couldn't even get through the front gate like 10 minutes before the bounce.
Great. Sunday night football, when they're doing the fixture next year, has to be a thing. Like, it just has to be.
Definitely.
We need
Make that a prime time
Yeah.
move for sure, because that was way less depressing than watching Essendon versus GWS on a Sunday arvo.
Yeah, and then
So
having
much better.
Eagles and someone else playing at the same time as well.
Yeah.
That was great. It was really good. So, unbelievable. I don't know how we've done this, how we're a wildcard team, and not just a wildcard team that's got through by playing bad teams. A wildcard team now, if we beat the Dogs for sure, we get to control where we're at the end of the season. But a wildcard team who we go into it, and it's almost like, without being super arrogant and biased, which we are here, you don't want to play us because we just move the ball so quickly. And we don't rely on just winning stoppages anymore. Our defense somehow is holding up without Wiedering. Like Harry Dean's there. He's amazing. We score. We do so many things. We change angles. We're a dangerous, fun team, which is great.
Is it a change in the guard in that back line with Harry Dean and Jacob Wiedering?
I don't know. You know what? I was like, eventually, I think all Blues fans have said you need Wiedering to win games and just be there defensively. You do. Now he's been out there for so long, been out of the team, and Harry Dean's been there and just been thrown in the deep end. You kind of have to take calls on Wiedering now.
Yeah.
Like you sort of have to be like, if there's 3 or 2 first-round picks on the table, you probably go, Whereas if you can't have us win 1-8, you don't deserve us at wildcard. And you can't win bang, bang, bang.
You reckon he's bad for culture?
I'm just saying you listen to... I'm not saying we trade him. I'm just saying if a GM calls you from another team, you go, we're listening.
All right, so Herbert for Wiedering.
Take Herbert for free. That's easy. No, we'll just poach him.
No, I just wanted to see how out you were.
But you know,
on
I think
Wiedering.
the talk out there was North. If North come with 2 first-rounders, it's not a bad thing.
And Griffin Logue.
Griffin Lowe can stay.
He
They keep him.
he actually had an amazing game.
Yeah, no,
on the
yeah, but,
weekend.
yeah, no, he can stay for free. He's good. Yeah, no, he can be amazing for them. I want them to keep being amazing for
Yeah.
them. That's good. That's on them. But this is awesome. We're so good at football. We're going to mess someone up in the wild card. I'm so excited. I'm fully backing on it. Nas, when he did his hammy, that was when the game was over. I thought it was over. It was always going to be over. I thought we were going to beat them. I thought we were just better than them. But when Nas did do his hammy, that's when it all went bad for them. And it is a problem when you make your whole football club and your whole game plan one person and that person goes down. That's a bad thing. Like when everyone going on the bench and seeing Nas there with an ice pack on his hammy, going, oh, our season has an ice pack on his hammy. We're screwed.
Yeah, we are done here.
Yeah.
It's also really hard when you lose like $4.6 million in salary in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that
Everyone
was
went down.
A club suffered 25% of their salary cap go down with injury in the first quarter. So Nas went down. Now he's done. I think it's a bad one. They're definitely done. But they cannot win without him.
Well, a hammy is like a 3-week rule anyway, so he won't come back.
And bad. Overstretched. It literally just went straight to the bench. I think Ross Lyon knew it straight away. He threw the pen. He's like, okay, there goes our season. So he's done. I feel for Saints fans because it's all just gone bad. The worst time. They've been so injured all season. Not only Nas was injured, Tom DeConning looked so sore the whole game. In a sick fetish way. Blues fans were probably so happy about him being hurt because Pitto was going to absolute town on him.
So does that mean you?
And it got to a point where you go, oh, you guys paid the wrong ruckman $1.7 million. Dummies. Hey, should have asked us if is he worth it. Would have said no. but you took him. So now it's on your books. That's on you. And also, you know what? Now we get into it. I had no real personal feeling to all this game, but when they came out and started throwing their weight around, who do you think you are? You are weak. To that woman who came up to me in preseason and we were filming, doing something there, and said, if you say anything about us being weak again, I'm coming for you. Hey, old lady, you are weak and your team is gutless.
Wait, she's weak?
She's weak. She is weak personally. I called
Do
it.
to fix that?
Nope. I called it from 6 months ago. I said she'll finish 13th, and lo and behold, I've called it. They probably will finish 13th, 14th.
I think you said 14th, and I was trying to make it make sense last night. I hope it happens because it'll be good.
It's just yeah. So TDK went down. He also got beaten by like Cripper in the ruck. He was sore. It was bad. Pitto just went crazy on him. That thing doesn't work. The two ruck doesn't work. Roll Marshall's starting on a wing. So what are we doing here? Like nothing went right for him.
He's to Geelong.
Yeah. LC Hammer's favourite matchup was Caminiti versus Young in the forward line there for us. That was a lot. But yeah, I'm so glad that we passed this test because normally what would happen under the old regime that we're under, this would be a game we'd definitely choke and we wouldn't just be just professional about it and just win by 40 points.
I feel like under that Voss era, it was
Dark.
It was funny to see you lose as a neutral, and like you sort of wanted Blues to lose, but like I want to see you win. Like I like seeing you guys win these games.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're one of the funnest teams when you're up and about because the fans like are just so desperate and like they cheer so loudly. Actually, and speaking of St Kilda, when Naz went down, you could hear a collective boo go around the whole stadium when he went down. But when you guys are up and about, you can hear like everyone just cheering and you can feel the excitement. Like, what was it like in the stands?
Well, definitely, like, I think when we were bagging the past Carlton players the whole time, so we were obviously like giving them way more shit. I think there was a moment in the game where Sauce dropped the ball, and we just went full ham on him.
Oh yeah, when he took that mark inside 50, let it hit the ground. Yeah,
We are very petty.
yeah, super petty.
We're super petty fans.
This happens for like every Carlton game where we are so nervous. Like Elam final against the Swans in 2023. It was a home Carlton crowd. We were silent. But like as soon as we do something good, we will all get around them. But like we will be crickets for the rest of the game if we are stale.
Every Carlton fan is now loud again.
You guys are like that famous MJ quote Michael Jordan quote when he's like, if you can't talk trash at 0-0, then you're not a man. But the second you get up and you start talking trash, like, I'm not respecting you.
Yeah. That's what Saints did here. And then they worked out we're so injured. Nass is on the bench now. TDK sore. This is all bad.
Yeah.
And that's what they got. So it is bad, Ash. I mean, you mentioned that anytime you start a doco in the preseason and go and spend all your salary cap and then miss finals, it's not hilarious, but it's kind of funny.
Well, and not even like top 8 finals.
Top 10.
Yeah, but like it's not even like that anymore where it's hard. Like the top 10, surely you can make the top 10.
Stop calling it the Lightning Cup.
Lightning Premiership.
Lightning Premiership. Yeah.
I know, I've got respect on the Lightning Premiership now.
Okay, thank you. Well, we're in that thing, and I can't wait to play whoever. It'll be the Pies. I don't know if it'll be the Dogs, maybe Crows that get the 7th.
Could be Melbourne if we lose.
Could be someone.
Port.
I'd give us a wild card anywhere.
I
I
think
truly
it's-
believe in how we play that we can beat good teams on our day.
It's looking super likely it's Collingwood versus Carlton.
Give it to us.
I'm pretty sure if Carlton and Collingwood both win this week, Poppy's lacing her boots up.
Yeah.
Great. It's good
Well,
for me.
I can't see the Dogs winning another game with English out, isn't he?
He saw someone fell on his knee
Yeah.
last game. So we're the Dogs this week. We should beat them if we're half serious. They're injured and have nothing going for them. So that gives us hope. We definitely probably... No, let's just say that Freo do a full rehearsal and keep playing players. It's not impossible we beat them at Marvel.
So the equation.
Who's done the ladder predictor?
Yeah,
I did it last
Moff
night.
has.
So the Pies lose both games.
Yep.
Which is likely, and Carlton just win one game, so beat the Dogs. They have to beat the Dogs. Full versus each other.
We're getting a Pies and Blues wildcard game. That's awesome.
We're getting DGND version 3.
And Western Bulldogs have to lose both games.
Wow, that's massive.
Yeah.
That'll happen.
Even if you win them, you'll be fine. You'll still.
Okay, that's happening.
Yeah.
That's happening. Well, we've just been so consistent. They now have to give Josh Fraser the job. If he says he wants it, you just give it to him.
Were
I
they
heard.
chanting it?
Yeah. Yep, the champ. We want Fraser.
insane.
So he's walking through the crowd. The scenes are like, that's Jesus to us.
Yeah.
Like, we have to have him now.
He'd be the first number one pick to coach a team, I'm pretty sure, in AFL level.
We've already said it. He's played it so well by saying I don't want it for so long and then going on a huge winning streak and now being 10-2 at this point, taking us probably to a wild card. I think there's an announcement coming Tuesday. Tomorrow they want he'll be in. And as soon as he says he's in, like, how could you not give it to him?
Surely you got to wait until after finals, I reckon. Once you win the flag. Yeah, win the flag, and then maybe he says yes.
I'll be so flat if he doesn't get the job. I'll be so sad.
Because his initial argument was like, I'm not ready for AFL level yet. It's
don't know
pretty
if
clear
yeah,
that he's
Is that
ready.
why he wants to coach the Dons?
Yeah, so he
'Cause
can
they're
just
not
have
at
a practice
AFL
go at
level?
it. I think he just if
they're
he wants
Vaffa.
to do it, you just have to give it to him.
Yeah.
Because like it was a Corey Enright versus Josh Fraser game here, beat him.
Yeah, he beat
Got him.
Yeah.
So you have to give it to him. But yeah, I'm stoked. I'm so stoked. I've always been such a big fan of wildcard as well. Ever since it was announced, I've always said that's a great idea. That is great that we extend it and make it 10 teams because I've always ended the season when anyone's finished 10th going, that's weird. What if the 10th best team in the league misses finals, but that team is actually the best team in the league? We should give them a chance. And now we get to give them a chance.
I don't actually know if I love wildcard.
Oh,
Like, I
'cause you're not
did-
in
I
it,
did love
mate.
it.
Oh.
But it like the race sucks now. Like it's all locked away with 2 games to spare. So instead of like the drama-fueled fortnight we're supposed to have, the only thing is like top 4 looks set, and then top 6 is still up for grabs.
I think it's good. I
That's
think it's
such
like,
a non-wildcard team thing
it's like,
to say.
It's like every kid deserves a medal.
No, it's not at all, Ash.
Yeah, you get the I run the race award.
No,
Hey,
it's
well
not.
done. Yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's not. Your words can't hurt me. LC, we were 1-8.
Yeah.
Our coach got sacked. Anything people say to Blues fans is literally water off our back. We were in the worst spot ever. We were looking down the worst season we've ever had. Michael Voss was a bad, bad man. We couldn't win games. Wiedering wanted to leave. Cripple wanted to leave. And now we're playing a wild card. Your words don't hurt us.
But you realize,
Yeah,
you do realize that it's not finals. Like it's if you win
Ash,
it, you're in finals.
If you got us in wild card, you'd be shitting yourself.
Well, I don't think we will now.
There's
Hawks
still,
will be a Hawks as
there's
well.
still a top 8. Like there's still like if it was just top 8 last year, Carlton can still make that.
Yeah.
So like that's why top 8's better, I reckon, because the wild card's done. Like St Kilda can't make it, GWS can't, North can't. Like unless they win out and like Carlton
Such
lose.
a privileged thing to say for teams in the 8. You don't get it. You're not wild enough.
It should just be top 4.
Nah,
don't
you don't
reckon,
deserve
Ash?
it.
Yeah.
It should just be top
if
4
you're
only.
not wild
We're
enough,
trying to get in
if
the
your
real
fan
thing.
base isn't wild enough to be in a wild card, I don't want you in it. Okay,
Yeah.
so I respect only this season 9th and 10th place teams. Everyone else I disrespect. Okay, you know what it's like to us to live on the edge, to be wild, to be fighting for your life every game. You're so privileged with your wins and sitting on top of the ladder. Mate, we're in the streets.
If you sneak into that top 8, though, you're going to roast the top 10.
If we finish 8th, I will go at 9th and 10th saying it's a bad thing.
We didn't even need this thing.
Yeah. So well done. It's great. It's just great. Also, we've won 12 quarters in a row. 13 in a row is the club's record in its whole history. That's how good Josh Fraser's going. We've won
Yeah,
12 quarters in a row.
He needs to be the guy. Like
We
there's
could-
no doubt about it.
Mate, we couldn't win games. Now we just can't lose quarters. He's the guy. We can't stop winning. It's great. It's a great culture. They keep asking the players. It's like the media wants the players to say something about him being the coach,
Yeah.
and they refuse to give it
The
to him, even though
interview
Walshy...
is so, like, he's
awkward.
clearly been told, like, don't say anything.
Yeah, don't make it weird. Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird.
Now they should. Even Josh Fraser's tone has changed from, I'm not sure if I'm ready to...
Shit, I might
I'll
be...
have a think about it, and maybe I'm going to be a part of this process.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other coaches don't stand a chance. It's great. So,
What if you guys get James Heard?
James said, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But yeah, I guess for the Saints, we feel bad for them or not?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there was so
No,
much
Mark
hope.
goes no.
There was so much hope for them this year. Like they went out and spent that war chest. This was going to be the year they made wild card. But I mean,
It's the most secure thing to
if
happen.
wildcard's not in it, like not a thing, they're still shit.
I mean, that's
You
a
know,
great-
like they're
That's a thing, yeah.
even further off it.
Yeah,
like
true.
the only way that they're closer is because they brought wildcard in.
The wild
actually.
card's like a good quota of, like, okay, we're in that bracket of, like, a decent team. If you're missing that, you're actually a shit team.
And as Brewers that is, it's probably bang on the money.
You're
But
just a
it's
shit
sad.
team.
Like that's why I feel bad for them.
Yeah, because this was the year. Spend the money. Everyone goes, literally everyone that you can't get injured gets injured. And then you're just chasing ass. And then it's for year 4 of Ross Lyon. So now his seat gets hot.
Yeah.
It's all bad.
It's a fail year. This year's a failure.
Yeah. And that lady and to Tom Conning who went for a high five in their team photo day, then pulled his hand away from me. Screw you now. Told you, I'm petty now. I'm petty. I wasn't petty at the start. Now I am. And that old woman again who made fun of me and said, "Don't call us weak." She's weak again. I want to confirm that.
Yo, you don't need to confirm that.
No, I do need to just to end this episode with. So, any quote, Joe, take us out.
Not everyone gets a trophy for winning, but sometimes the greatest achievement is having the courage to show up and earn the participation award.
That's okay. That's
so
directed at me.
good.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy
That's the best one.
team.
Best one.
Hey, thanks for joining us again for Overreaction Monday. 2 weeks left of the season. We're all excited here, especially about wildcard. We're very, very excited about it. It got a bit crazy there, but here towards the end. But thank you for tuning in and doing footy with us. Keep checking out the channel. Lots of stuff going here. Like and subscribe. We appreciate you all.
Anything about the woman?
Week.